Aaron Judge hits the ball our way. That'd be so awesome to catch his home run ball. Wait a minute. Here it comes. It's coming our way. I'm going to be a millionaire. It's going to be great.
Easy. Easy.
How did I ever drop $1 million baseball? Yikes. Anyhow, good morning to you. Welcome. I would have caught that if that wasn't an act. I'm a brilliant actor, a method actor, if you will. That's Terrell Suggs. That's Cody Decker. I'm Craig. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. It finally happened last night. Number 61. Aaron Judge is in the record books with Roger Maris. And two guys with no athletic ability whatsoever, with gloves on, by the way, in the outfield specifically for this moment, $1 million ball, maybe even more. And the two guys go for it, and neither guy catches the ball.
You had one job to do. You had one job to do. That's why you went to the game, you had gloves. You went there to catch the ball.
That's why you're there.
And you dropped it.
Dropped it. And everyone now knows.
Look. Oh, my God. Look at him.
Now, here's the best. That guy right there on the right, who's got his hands above his head, his name is Frankie Lasagna.
Oh, man.
No joke. He owns a restaurant in Toronto called Terrazza, and he's going to be out of business by next Wednesday.
Yes,
Terrible.
he is.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's unforgivable. One, you're adults and you brought gloves to a game.
Right.
Two, the ball went off your glove. There is no... Honestly, they should take his store from him. This is embarrassing.
It's terrible. He went to the game. He went to the game to catch the ball. He went to see it, and he hit it right to him.
Yep. Like
he
that
hit it
guy,
right to him.
Those two guys told their wives, their families, their girlfriends, whatever it is, honey, I'm going to the game tonight. I'm bringing my glove. I'm going to catch Aaron Judge at 61st, and we're going to be millionaires.
Oh,
and then, like the lottery, it's like winning the lottery and throwing out the ticket. And in this case, all of the world knows who you are.
That's terrible.
So here's what happened. So, from a baseball standpoint, Aaron Judge is number 61.
Okay.
That ties the record, okay?
Yeah, right.
Roger Maris back in 1961. There was a cool moment after the game. As you see it again, Aaron Judge, first home run in 8 games. The ball's caught in the Toronto bullpen by a guy named
Matt Bushman.
Okay.
He's a Bushman for sure.
A Bushman.
He's a Bushman for sure.
Cody played baseball with Matt Bushman, right?
For real?
Played together in the Padre organization.
Nice. So he gets some bread?
No, he doesn't.
He don't get any bread?
Here's what happened. The Bushman then has to get on the phone and negotiate the ball's release to the Yankee bullpen.
Okay.
It's like hostage negotiating 101.
Nice.
How much for the ball?
Nice.
All right. That, by the way, is Roger Maris hugging Aaron Judge's mom. So that's what's going on kind of in the peripheral there. So I don't know what the Yankee bullpen offered. It's probably dinner. It's probably something like that.
Just dinner?
It's a bullpen filled with millionaires. They don't need it.
Another meal wouldn't hurt. You know what
You
I
are
mean?
wrong. You are not wrong.
Who wouldn't want another meal? Who wouldn't want another meal?
That was for Frankie Lasagna. He had his chance for the million. The bullpen guy.
You're right.
By the way, if they wanted to be good guys, they would buy the dinner from Frankie Lasagna. So here's how it goes.
Celebrate up there?
The Yankee bullpen negotiates the ball's surrender. So Matt Bushman brings the ball over to the Yankee bullpen. Now, the Yankee pitchers aren't stupid. They know that Aaron Judge wants this ball.
Yeah.
It's worth more to him than anybody else. He hit it, right?
Yeah.
They then negotiate the ball's release to Aaron Judge.
To his own teammates?
Yes.
Terrible.
Yes.
Terrible
No,
teammate.
correct
Terrible
thing to do.
Terrible teammate.
Aaron
Like,
Judge,
look, let's talk it out. He need to give him a car. He could give him a car.
Yes, he can.
A car. I think a dinner's not good enough. Like, hey, man, we got this ball for you. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and let me get a car.
Everybody gets a Rolex.
That's good.
yes.
Or a Tesla. Or
There we go. There we go. Now we're talking.
So they work out some type of agreement. The ball now goes to its third owner. So again, follow the bouncing ball. Matt Bushman, the New York Yankees pitching staff, and now Aaron Judge gets the ball. Now you've got a choice here, and this is the type of decision that can break up families, okay? Do you give the ball to your wife, or do you give the ball to your mom?
I give it to my mom.
Mom gets your ball?
I give it to my mom.
How about you?
Don't put me in this situation.
Yeah, well, I'm not married.
My
so
wife.
It's easy.
My wife gets
It's
the
easy
baseball.
for me. It's easy for me. My mom get it. She carried me in her womb. I'm pretty sure I was a pretty difficult child to raise.
No.
And she supported me. I'm giving it to mom. Like my
gets the
dad.
ball.
My dad had all my memorabilia. Like I didn't have any of my trophies. Super Bowl rings, none of that.
Your dad's got all that.
Dad had
so
all of
mom
that.
gets the ball.
Yeah.
Mom or wife, Cody?
Wife. My mom raised an angel, so she doesn't need anything else from me.
Anyhow, you
Good
see
man,
the
you
video
gotta go
there.
home. Good
Aaron
man.
Judge gave the ball to his mom.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
So, anyway, that's the deal. He ties Roger Maris. And then the question really becomes, is it a big deal or not? Tying Roger Maris, it's an American League record. Barry Bonds has the home run record, and it's 12 more home runs than when Aaron Judge has hit. But it's going to be a scene starting tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday in the Bronx because the Yankees return home. They play the Baltimore Orioles. And get this, a ticket that normally costs $20 to go sit in the outfield for the New York Yankees, the get-in price right now is $350.
I knew it.
Because everybody wants to catch number 62 because the collectible guys out there claim that ball is worth $3 million.
Hey, if I'm the guy from Toronto, I'm definitely booking my flight down there. I got to redeem myself.
So bring your gloves
Gotta
and
redeem
don't
myself.
drop the ball when it comes your way.
Nice.
All right? That's a baseball player right there. And just do me a
Nice.
sound. Don't throw back. I've already dropped one.
2 hours left.
I don't want to drop a $3 million ball. So that's cooking in baseball. From that, we should also talk. This is why I love Thursdays. Thursday night football.
Yes, sir.
And I'm all pumped up for it because
Yes,
the
sir.
Cincinnati Bengals, of course, you're playing the Miami Dolphins. There's some news out there that Tua is not 100%. Is it his head? Is it his back? It doesn't matter. This is a Bengal whitewash of the overrated Miami Dolphins.
Literally. You know, short week. They're dealing with a lot down there in Miami. Hope everybody's safe and all of that. But, you know, Miami coming off a short week, emotional win, and they got to hear how good they are all week. So hopefully, if they drinking their own Kool-Aid, they're going to go in there. Bengals probably going to
Yeah, it is
take
interesting
care of
because, you know, you're right. They've been hearing all the accolades,
Yeah.
you know, from the local media, all the Dolphin fans. It's more the national media that's questioning how good they are. But, yeah, they're like the cock of the walk right now,
Yeah.
and they're going to run into an absolute buzzsaw, in my opinion, against the Cincinnati Bengals. But I'm all pumped up. Thursday Night Football because it represents the weekend.
Yeah,
The weekend
beginning.
is almost here, and that makes me happy.
I mean, I think it's the best game of the week. Everybody like I loved it. I used
You
to
did.
always get up like primetime games. Like I said before, I know all my exes is watching, and you dump me, so now you get to realize, you know, what you missed out on. Not only that, I hope I'm playing your team because then I'm really gonna have a good game.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So you're aware.
I love Thursday night.
Yeah. Did you ever write any kind of little messages on your cleats or jersey, hoping that an ex might see it, and a little message like, you know, haha, that kind of thing?
Nah, nothing like
Never
that.
did
I usually sent a text or something though.
Well,
I'd be like,
listen,
watch this.
Watch what I'm about to do.
Watch this.
Well, listen, we got a
Watch
huge
this.
show for you today. We have a lot more on tonight's game. We got more on the Aaron Judge situation, number 61. We got some quarterback stuff coming up, and we're happy to have you with us. It's the Carton Show on FS1.
It's the greatest sandwich roster ever assembled.
Next is the new Great Garlic.
The tender rotisserie-style chicken is sublime, and the roasted garlic aioli adds a lovely piquant flavor.
Man, the second retirement really changed you. The new Subway series. What's your pick?
A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona and calm seas.
And a bomb breeze.
And our strong knees.
It's Andy and Snoop.
And we're eating Guam cheese.
Guam cheese.
Yeah, I don't know. I ran out of rhymes.
New Astapro Allergy. No allergy spray is faster. With the speed of Astapro, almost nothing can slow you down. Because Astapro starts working in 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take hours. And Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free allergy spray. Now without a prescription. Astapro and go.
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40.
Let me guess, less energy?
Less drive?
Definitely.
It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age.
Happened to you guys?
Yep.
So what did you do?
We got Nugenix Total T.
To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text YES to 42424. This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix.
Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text YES to 42424. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast, absolutely free. That's YES to 42424.
Choosing National Debt Relief was the best decision I've made. I was in debt, didn't know where to go, struggling, and National Debt Relief kind of dug me out of that hole.
Whether it's credit card, medical, or personal loan debt, with National Debt Relief, you could be debt-free in as little as 24 to 48 months.
Working with National Debt Relief, we were able to reduce my debt by about half. The sooner you start with National Debt Relief, the sooner you'll be debt-free.
Call or visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started.
Trick or treat! Kit Kat Reese's! Oh, great costume. Looks like you deserve both. See ya, boys.
Next in Market Watch, numbers. Boring. In more delicious news, Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are offering charbroiled double deals starting at $2.99 each.
Bite into these double deals starting at $2.99 each at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
It's Washington and Dallas. This is one of the best rivalries in the game. How much pressure is there on Dallas?
This is Dallas. Every year we're talking about a hot seat.
There's a lot on the line for both these teams.
Incredible! The NFL, Sunday on Fox. Home of Super Bowl 57.
Choose your next vehicle at Elgin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. With the largest inventory in the nation, we have the flexibility to keep our prices low while other dealers go high. And we're adjusting our prices every day during Jeep Adventure Days. Lease the 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee for only $399 a month. Or during Ram Power Days, get 0% on select new 2022 Ram 1500 Bighorns. Or lease for only $339 a month. Your vehicle, your choice. Elgin CDJR.
You're gonna like buying a car this way.
Transform your bathroom today at Menards. Create your dream bathroom with Sterling tubs and showers that fit your style and budget. Like the Sterling Ensemble Shower. Its durable high-gloss finish provides lasting beauty. All Sterling tubs and showers are 11% off. Complete your renovation with our great selection of Moen faucets. The Moen Arliss faucet adds cool contemporary finishes, giving your bathroom a lifetime of elegance. Right now, all Moen faucets are 11% off.
Save big money at Menards.
All right, Thursday it is. Football it is. Welcome back to the Carton Show. We got a big game tonight. Got the undefeated Miami Dolphins, of course, going up against the 1-2 Cincinnati Bengals. But me and a lot of people around the world think that the Cincinnati Bengals are actually the team to beat in this game. There's a lot of really cool side stuff going on between chatter amongst the players, which we'll get to in a second. And then yesterday, this game took a very weird turn. And it took a turn because the practice that the Dolphins are having is in Cincinnati right now, at a college or something, right? So there's a kid that snuck into the building where the Miami Dolphins are practicing. And he started recording the practice. Then you see the video there. Then he posted the video of the practice. The Miami Dolphins get wind of it. They send a formal letter to Barstool Cincinnati, because I guess the kid that's posting it is a Barstool kid living and working in Cincinnati, demanding that they take the video down. Now, I don't believe the video was taken down because why would it?
Why?
I own that video. I took it. Copyright is mine. Now, is there any benefit at all to the Cincinnati Bengals? And I'm sure they probably didn't even watch it. Maybe a film guy
Maybe
did.
a little bit.
But is there any benefit?
It depends. If it's showing me what Tyreek Hill's going to run on 3rd and 9, it depends on what's on the video. And besides, what's the kid's last name? Is his name Belichick? You got to be careful with. You got to be careful with those videos and recording practices, man. He's up to it again. He heard what you said. You know, he think he's on his way out. He's back up to his old tricks, man.
Oh, that's the way Belichick wins, right?
Man, you got to watch him. Hey, if you're not cheating, you're not trying to win, man.
Now, I want to be clear. This kid has no affiliation with the Cincinnati Bengals, and it's one of those things that happens now with social media and camera phones and all that stuff. But I love it because the Dolphins now have something to complain about, right?
Yeah.
You guys are cheating us. Some kids filming our practice. And when you consider that in connection to the kind of friendly war of words going on between Eli Apple and Tyreek Hill, and then Tua got involved with it, this kind of stuff, I eat it up. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, what can you do? How did he get in there?
Well, it's not that hard to just walk into a building.
How do you get in there? Like, you can't, an NFL team is practicing. Like, who's doing security?
A guy making $15 an hour who's probably sleeping, right?
They slipping.
All the kid does is, my man, I'm with the Dolphins. Okay, no problem.
That's it. Go on right on in.
Go right on in. All right, so speaking of the Eli Apple, Tyreek Hill stuff, which started right after the Dolphin win last week when he told the world that he owes Eli Apple, Tua got involved in the conversation. Listen to this.
You know, if Tyreek is matched up with him and we call a play for Tyreek and it's one-on-one, I'm giving Tyreek a shot. Just know that he is getting the ball.
Wow.
Listen,
you don't say.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Right. Big game surprise there.
Wow.
That he's going to throw the ball to his best wide receiver, right?
He's a little concussed right now. Don't take anything of what he's saying right now.
He's definitely concussed. I mean, even if Eli Apple does go, man, they're not going to be in zero. You know what I mean? Definitely going to have a safety doubling, you know what I mean, linebackers bracketing. They might even drop defensive linemen. You know what I mean?
I would tell you this. If the Bengals want to lose this game, if the Bengals want to lose this game by 30, they let Eli Apple
go man-to-man. Just like, boom, we're just going to let them do that.
Right. I mean, if you want to lose the game,
man,
that's
that defensive coordinator, I think he loves his job. If you want to keep his job, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that.
What I do like is that I like the banter, right? I like them going back and forth. I actually like Tua getting involved. Did you have any memorable one-on-one type of verbal confrontations like this before a game even got played?
Absolutely. You know, the AFC North is the AFC North, and I literally had to threaten Hines Ward's life every game.
Really?
Every game. Because, you know, Hines Ward was notorious for crack blocking.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, he broke a kid's jaw. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I don't care nothing about this game. We can leave right now. I used to literally threaten his life. Like, y'all think it's a joke? Like, it was serious. Like, yo, I don't care about no football game. I will smash you out here. We can go right out back right now. And me and Hines Ward, every game.
What did he say back to
He was like, what's up? He never backed down. I respect it. Respect it. I put some respect on his name. He never backed down. He was like, what's up? We can do it. You know what I mean? And, you know, that's just typical Ravens, Steelers, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I've had this happen. It was pretty much with him the whole
Now,
time.
did at any point post-career you guys get together, have a couple drinks?
We sat down. You know, he actually, we had an interview. We had to talk with each other. He was like, you hated me, didn't you? And I was like, I can't answer that right now. But, you know, at the time I did. You know what I mean? At the time I did. He's Hines Ward. You know, he played for the Steelers.
There's also a great story. I'm friendly with Bart Scott.
Oh, my God.
And Bart Scott told me a story years ago that there was once a game he was playing in against the Steelers.
Yep.
And I think you guys were getting blown out.
We were getting
and
smashed.
Bart Scott had some words with either a running back or a fullback on the Steelers and told this man, eye to eye, I'm going to take your soul.
He said, and he said some other words. Expletive, this is a family show. He's like, I'm going to knock you
blank
out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's put Bart Scott's gander on it. And Mike Tomlin just happened to be standing there, and Bart was like, send him in here. And Mike Tomlin was like, go in the game.
Hold on. So Bart Scott tells a running back or fullback, I'm going to knock you the bleep out.
I'm going to knock you the bleep out.
Mike Tomlin hears and goes,
he was like,
go take a shot.
Go in there and go do it. Let's see it.
That's like a dad saying his son into battle.
Right next play, you hear this big car crash. Bah! Dude, he's concussed, just like Tua was. He passed out, like running off the field. And then Bart loses his mind, goes up, yells the whole Pittsburgh. Remember, we're down like by 27 in the fourth. Like, we were a little off, you know what I mean? He running right back over to the side. I told you, Mike. I told you. Like Tomlin, like signaling the trainers, like, hey man, you got to come clean this up. He's like, oh my God, but
smelling salt.
Hey, exactly. Typical Raven Steelers, man.
Yeah, that is great. Down 27, but he knocked the guy out.
Yeah.
And quote unquote now, I took his soul.
He took his soul.
I guess he did.
He owns him in the afterlife.
You know, one of the interesting things about that is a lot of people think that Waddle and Hill are the best wide receiving duo. But what's interesting about that, and maybe the Bengals offense is not getting credit yet because of the 1-2 start, but you could make an argument that the Bengal wide receiving core with Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins and, of course, Jamar Chase is not just as good as what the Dolphins have, but possibly even better.
I think so.
You do?
I don't know who the Dolphins' third receiver is. So we know Cincinnati's loaded.
Right.
You know what I mean? With the Higgins, Boyd, and Chase. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't tell you who Miami's third receiver
The third receiver is Cedric Wilson. But you could make the argument. Matter of fact, I'm going to make it. Boyd had that 50-plus yard touchdown reception against the Jets last week. You guys all know what Jamar Chase does. But it's interesting when guys don't, toot their own horn a lot every time there's a camera in their face. A lot of people kind of don't know about him.
Right.
Like Tyreek Hill reminds you every day who he is and how good he is, right? Right. But I think the Bengals actually have more depth at wide receiver than the Dolphins.
Yeah, they're definitely loaded. I would say they probably have the best receiving core. But Philly's
pretty good too.
Philly got two receivers that's pretty nice too.
Now, if the Bengals win this game and they even their record at 2-2, and all Bengal fans go, okay, we're back. The division is going to be ours. Everybody can relax. What does that do to the Dolphin mystique? Does it completely cut them off at the knees?
I don't think so.
You don't?
I don't think so, because for the simple fact that everybody knows nobody's going to go undefeated, in this league. So they're going to lose at some point, and it's probably the game that they will lose.
On the road, short week.
Hurricane. You know what I mean? Hurricane. Like, they're dealing with a lot.
Yeah.
I think it kind of just let us know where they are, But if they win, it's like, they're just going to catapult them to, like, contender.
Yeah, it's weird because the only question mark here in this game, and I know it's kind of gone back and forth a little bit, is Tua. Because, 3 days ago, he's not on the injury report. All of a sudden, there was even questions yesterday, is Tua going to play? Yeah. Now, I don't know if that's because we all believe he got concussed, or if he's got an actual back problem, or what's going on, but it's been a very weird week, kind of like Belichickian on the Miami side.
Exactly.
We have no idea what's going on with Tua, but we believe he's going to play.
He's going to play because they have to solidify that he wasn't concussed and stayed in the game. So if he don't play, then that's a whole nother can of worms, and they don't want to open it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he's going to play, but he was definitely concussed.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to a big Thursday night football. And by the way, speaking of all things that are Belichickian, he's back at it again.
We love it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We love it.
The walking sound machine is back at it again, and he's never been douchier. We'll let you hear it right after this. He's impossible.
When you have auto glass damage, choose SafeLight. We can come to you and replace your windshield.
Here you go.
Wow, thank you. Bye. Bye. Don't wait. Schedule now.
SafeLight repair, SafeLight replace.
New Astapro Allergy. No allergy spray is faster. With the speed of Astapro, almost nothing can slow you down. Because Astapro starts working in 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take hours. And Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free allergy spray. Now without a prescription. Astapro, and go.
If you know, you know.
Crispy corners, sauce on top.
If you know, you know.
Detroit style is back at Pizza Hut, just $12.99. You are trouble. No one out pizzas the Hut. Hit it.
One, two, get loose now.
double rewards points this fall. Book now at bestwestern.com.
Back when I had a working circulatory system, you had to give your right arm to find great talent. But with Upwork, there's highly skilled talent from all over the globe, right at your fingertips. It's where businesses meet great remote talent, and remote talent meets great opportunity. This is how we work now.
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40.
Let me guess, less energy, less drive?
Definitely.
It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age.
Happened to you guys?
Yep.
So what did you do?
We got Nugenix Total T.
To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text yes to 42424. This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix. Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text yes to 42424. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast, absolutely free. That's YES to 42424.
Hi, this is Lisa from 4Imprint. Yes. I'd like 50 welcome wows, 300 customer I love it, and 200 team member oh yes. Certainly. You know we got some brand new woohoos.
Dial up the wow factor with promotional products from 4Imprint. We specialize in awesome items that are certain to awe and guaranteed to deliver some ooh yes. From apparel, backpacks, drinkware to high-tech items.
Wow.
I love it. Woohoo!
Go to 4imprint.com and find some wow now. 4Imprint, for certain.
Hi, I'm Ted Ligety, two-time Olympic gold medalist and five-time world champion. Buying or selling a home is a huge decision. You need to win. It means everything for you and your family. I've won a lot, and I know how important it is to work with a great team. That's why I trust HomeLight. HomeLight works with the best local real estate agents, proven winners. Over 1 million people have used HomeLight to sell their home faster and for more money. It only takes 2 minutes, and it's free. Get started for free at HomeLight.com.
We've obtained documents revealing that Carl's Jr. and Hardee's have charbroiled double deals starting at $2.99 each.
Can I take a closer look?
Bite into these double deals starting at $2.99 each at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Saturday, it's Baseball Night in America on Fox. With the NL East title up for grabs, Lindor and the Mets battle Acuna Jr. and the Braves, or Jose Altuve and the Astros take on the Rays. It's Baseball Night in America, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
All right, welcome back to the Carton Show. Craig Carton, we got T Sizzle here. No, don't you.
No.
$2 million. Okay, I see what's happening here. Guy drops one ball, and now all of a sudden, our video replay unit's working.
Yeah. Don't throw it to Stonehenge.
Frankie Lasagna.
Frankie Lasagna. Yeah, well, Aaron Judge did his number 61 last night, and two different, Blue Jay fans out there in left field, both with gloves on, both dropped the ball, and now I'm just as bad as they are.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I asked Cody earlier if he would give the ball to his mom or his wife, and his mom texted him, and what did she say?
With an expletive in there, I get the ball.
Yes, there you go.
Nicely.
That answers that
so
question.
thank you for putting me in that situation.
All right, listen, going into the break there, we told you about the douche capital of the world. That's wherever Bill Belichick is. And, I'm sorry. It just, it's got to the point where, it might be it's cute when you're 35 years old, but now you're just the old guy on the lawn just being a douche
man.
For no reason other than you're just an absolutely miserable human being. And listen, I'm sure your friends and family love you, although your kids probably want a new father at this point. Only because, you're the coach of a losing football team.
Oh, man.
You don't win Super Bowls anymore. That being said, everybody knows what happened to Mac Jones. We saw it, right? It went viral, him crying as the guys are bringing him into the locker room.
Yeah.
We also know, because we have eyeballs, it was his left ankle. We watched it go. We all thought he broke it. You said it looked like Theismann from 30 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Well, Belichick had his mandatory weekly press conference with the media. Of course, they're going to ask him about Mac Jones because yesterday the story was Mac Jones wants to take his time coming back. And the Patriots want him back sooner. Listen to this.
Does he have a high ankle sprain?
Day by day. What do I look like? A doctor? An
No, you
orthopedic
don't.
surgeon? I don't know.
He knows.
Talk to the medical experts.
What do the medical experts on staff say to you?
Day by day. We'll evaluate him day. I mean, what difference does it make to me? What do you think I'm going to read the MRI? That's not my job. So.
But it's theirs, and they talk to you about it, right?
Yeah, it's day by day. It's getting better day by day. We'll see.
Can't help himself.
So is he going to practice?
No,
so,
of course not.
Of course not. I mean, that's the point. Oh, it's day by day.
And here's the thing. Yeah, we all live our lives day by day.
Day by day.
You know, we could get hit by lightning. Heck, we could be in Fort Myers, Florida, and a shark could swim up our street and bite us, and that's the end of it for us, right?
Right.
Which did happen yesterday, by the way. But here's the thing. Yesterday it was he's either out 4 to 6 weeks or he's out like 8 to 10 weeks, right?
Yes.
It's not day by day.
It's not day by day. Are we surprised?
No, but it's annoying to
Are
me.
we surprised?
It's annoying because we saw the injury. We watched him limp off the field. We saw him get carried into the locker room. We know what ankle it is.
Yes.
And none of us are doctors. None of us want to ask the new McDonald's character, Douche McKnuckle, answer questions. And yet he can't help himself. Why not just say, you guys saw the injury. He's going to be out for a while. When I get an update, I will gladly give it to you.
Like you said, it's time to abandon ship. The sharks smell blood. Sharks in the water. You know what I'm saying? He's finna go. He's 1-2.
Right.
And he in danger of going 1-3. And who's he playing? The reigning MVP.
Green
Aaron
Bay
Rodgers.
Packers.
So
yeah.
he's trying to get his team ready to play it. He's trying to will it. Like, no, we're not talking about injuries. He's day by day. Like, no, dude, he's not.
Well,
day
let me
by
ask
day.
you this question because this is I think a fair question for those of you that follow the New England Patriots. I don't think anyone's in love with Mac Jones as the quarterback.
No.
Is there any chance that the journeyman veteran Brian Hoyer is better?
Yeah.
Is there a chance
There's a
New
chance.
England is better with Hoyer being their quarterback?
There's a chance. He's an experienced quarterback. You know what I mean? He's won some games, and he's probably going to manage the game kind of like they do. Your boy, Cooper
Yeah.
Rush.
Mhm.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So we're going to see.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, it's set up for a beatdown, right?
Yeah.
The Green Bay Packers offense hasn't yet had that explosive, 35-point
Right.
game. Aaron Rodgers' numbers are down. They've won a couple games, but they haven't really been the Green Bay Packers yet.
Yeah.
This game has the kind of markings of, even with Belichick being the head coach, Brian Hoyer comes in, even if he's better, this game kind of has the feel of Green Bay gets right.
Yeah, they're gonna. We know they only put up 14 points last week. Now they got the limping 1-2 New England Patriots who used to beat up on everybody
That's
coming
right.
up in there. So now it's like, everybody gets some licks back.
Yeah, this is the chance for everybody to get back at the bully.
Yeah.
Right, for 20 years, they
Absolutely.
ran roughshod over everybody.
Yeah.
And everyone's got a very short memory, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
Hey.
A very long memory.
Oops.
Yes, it's a long memory because I remember when you beat me down 5 years ago, and I'm coming back with vengeance, right?
Exactly.
It's day by day.
Yeah, now.
It's day by day.
Yes.
Is there any
It's day by day.
Is there any aspect of the player publicly saying, Mac Jones in this case, look, I want to take my time. I want to recover the right way. I'm not coming back in 4 weeks. And then the team saying, he's coming back in 4 weeks. The player wants surgery.
They're not
the
on the
team
same page.
doesn't, right?
Yeah, they're not on the same page.
It
If I'm
seems
playing
that
them,
way.
it's just like, oh, yeah, we got him. We got him right now. We ain't even played the game. We got him. They don't even know what they want to do. You know what I mean? We got one guy that want to play. We got the organization that's going to make him play.
Right.
So, yeah, we got him.
How about inside the locker room? Like, to me, I think that's how a guy like Mac Jones loses the locker room because guys play hurt all the time. And
Yeah.
I want to be clear. He's not playing this week. He can't.
He can't-
The guy
can't walk. No. He can't
so I'm
walk.
not suggesting he goes out there this week. But
Right.
if I'm a guy that plays through injuries because everybody does, and I hear my potentially prima donna quarterback say, I don't want to come back in 4 weeks. Like, what if your body heals real quick?
Well, you can't lose something you ain't never had. I don't think he ever had the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's in the shadow, probably the biggest shadow ever.
Yes.
Ain't nobody gonna go there and do that ever again. You know what I'm saying? So he was doomed from the start. So you can't lose something you ain't never had.
T-Sizzle's on full display today.
I'm on display today.
That's right.
I'm on display today.
Somebody got a nap.
You're gonna get this work. You're gonna get this work.
All right, listen, from that to Cody, and of course, we like to keep you guys up to date on all things viral so that when you get to work, you're not the guy that's not in the know. Cody Decker.
A lot of new boxing trends taking place, specifically hoverboard boxing. It's a very fascinating thing taking place. This guy is taking shot after shot and still going in with the hoverboard. I think this would be more impressive both of them were on the hoverboard, to be quite honest.
Make it
well,
fair.
I mean, it's impressive that the guy on the right is that balance.
Very.
Because I would think one good shot, and I could barely get on the hoverboard without a guy punching me.
Fact.
Exactly.
Right?
Fact.
The only boxing I've seen, and I apologize I don't have the video for you, we'll give it to you maybe tomorrow. The best new boxing that I've seen is called phone booth boxing.
Yes, it's the best. It's like a Bond fight.
So it's like...
We're just getting in this booth and we're going to throw. We're just getting in this booth and we're going to throw.
So we're like, it's this close. We're in a phone booth, right?
Yeah.
And then now there is a ref.
Yes.
But the ref is
outside of the booth.
Good idea.
He's
and
outside.
It's like ding ding.
And you just go.
And it's go.
Rock 'em, sock 'em, baby.
And it's this close. So you would think though that obviously he's much bigger than me. He could probably take me out.
This is your one chance.
Well, no, but here's the thing. He can't really come back.
He can't come back.
It's going to be quick shots, right?
Oh,
right, pop.
That was nice.
That kind of stuff. That's right.
Is this your way of saying you can do the 6-inch punch from Bruce Lee?
Yeah, Bruce Lee.
Do you know how to do it? If you can do the 6-inch punch from Bruce Lee, you're going to win this fight every single time.
I would do anything that's 6 inches.
That phone booth boxing dope.
Unless I do it twice. We'll give you video of that either later in the show or tomorrow, but phone booth boxing is where it's at for sure. All right, what else?
All right.
What else you got?
Another thing, this might not seem all that impressive.
You guys recognize that I just put my life in my hands for this show?
Yes.
That I just bowed up against the defensive player of the year.
I had to check myself.
You were close. You were fine.
And by the way, I
threw
threw
some
jabs.
some jabs.
How did
we
you
were
not
going to
see
go to
that?
commercial. I saw it.
Anything for Fox.
Yeah. Well, I know this might not seem impressive because they'd only written down as man jumps over stick, but
man jumps over stick.
But when you see the athleticism, this is amazing. No, it ain't over.
Oh, he did it
Same jump, 2 jumps over the stick.
No,
that's
gotta
incredible.
be like a rewind or something, no?
No, that is full on 2 straight up jumps on 1 stick. You want to give it a shot?
No, I can't do that.
Can you do it once?
You saw my boobs jiggle? No. I got no
My man ab game is on point.
Right?
You know what kind of core strength you got to have?
It's definitely not. There's a waterfall behind him. It's not a rewatch.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
No, right? All right.
Yeah, my man ab's on point.
You want something way better?
Yeah, give me one more and we'll take a break.
The best thing about hockey is the fighting. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Listen, fighting solves everything.
Yes,
in my opinion.
local hockey rink on the line. No game is even started.
Oh,
begin. It's the
beef.
best way to start a hockey game. The best part is the people in the stands, all 7 of them, rooting it on all the way. This is clearly in Boston, right?
And it was like, you're going to catch these hands.
That's it. That's the start of the game?
That's the start of the game. The game hasn't started yet.
I guess it doesn't matter, but it's like college or minor league?
I think it's just an adult league of people who don't like each other. It's a local
rink.
That is pretty good.
That's awesome.
Listen, bunch of dads in there getting it on.
I do think fighting solves everything.
Yeah. Working all day down.
Solve all your problems with violence.
Listen, as soon as you throw a punch, you get hit. It changes your perspective on everything.
Would you two like to get in the phone booth?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
booth,
good.
Baby.
I'm good. I got in the phone booth with T. Suggs.
Yeah.
And I lived to show up another day. But I'm not lying to you if I told you I have to go to the bathroom. Because, I might have already gone.
Oh, man.
All right, listen, more NFL, and that is the return of Doug Peterson to Philadelphia and how those Eagle fans are going to surprise you and why Jalen Hurts might be the guy that's most angry with Doug Peterson. That's coming next on FS1. Woo!
The 10th pick is in, the new All-American Club. That's a club I want to join. Let's hear from Simone.
Chuck, that's a club I want to join.
I literally just said that. I like her better than you. The new Subway series. What's your pick?
You know why I love Halloween?
Why?
People give me Kit Kats for free.
Son, you're 8. All your Kit Kats are free.
Happy Halloween! Have a break, have a Kit Kat.
New Astapro Allergy, now available without a prescription. Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free spray. While other allergy sprays take hours, Astapro starts working in 30 minutes. So you can Astapro and go.
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40.
Let me guess, less energy, less drive?
Definitely.
It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age.
Happened to you guys?
Yep.
So what did you do?
We got Nugenix Total T.
To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text
FORT to 231231.
This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix. Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text
FORT to 231231.
Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast, absolutely free. That's
FORT to 231231.
You plan to bring extra office cheer with the promotional product experts at 4imprint who attended to every detail. Did you brighten the holidays? Oh, you certainly did. For the right products printed perfectly, go to 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
You know, it says out of workshop for a reason.
So sorry to bother you, boss, but they moved the World Cup
To the holidays? Wait, like the actual World Cup?
It's a big deal.
Yeah, but that's my time to shine. Get Blitzen on the phone. I gotta get back up there right now. I gotta go.
Guys, got hair loss? I know what you're thinking. Should I shave my head? Comb it over? Wear a hat? Just stop. This isn't 1970. Keep your hair and your confidence because Bosley, America's #1 hair restoration experts, can give you your real hair back permanently. Check them out because they're giving away an absolutely free information kit and a free gift card to everyone who scans this QR code. Dude, you don't have to look like your dad because this isn't your dad's hair loss treatment. People all over the country trust Bosley because they're ahead of the curve. They use the latest technology to give you your real hair back. And the best part, Bosley's permanent solution is protected by the Bosley Guarantee. Let them show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. Scan the QR code. Don't wait. Scan the code now and ask about the Bosley Guarantee.
Fiverr freelancers developed my app exactly as I envisioned it.
All I did was log on. I found freelancers. I picked the one that would fit my budget and the one that had great reviews.
Join Fiverr today and get something going.
When you have auto glass damage, let SafeLight come to you. My customer enjoys time with her family. So when her windshield got a crack, she scheduled with SafeLight in just a few clicks. We came to her house, replaced the windshield, and installed new wipers. That's service on her time.
Here you go.
Wow, thank you. Bye. Don't wait, schedule now.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Next to Market Watch, numbers. Boring. In more delicious news, Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are offering charbroiled double deals starting at $2.99 each.
Bite into these double deals starting at $2.99 each at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
All right, welcome back. It's the Carton Show. Hope you're having a great day. Thursday Night Football, of course. We got more on that game coming up a little later on the show. T-Sizzle, Cody Decker, lots cooking today. You know, one of the big storylines in the NFL this week is the return of Doug Peterson to Philadelphia. Now, a lot of people are trying to question and figure out how the Eagle fans going to react to him coming back. We'll get to that in a second. There's another side story here that is not getting a lot of attention, so I'm going to bring it up. If you watch or wind the clock back 2 years, Doug Peterson's last year as the head coach of the Eagles, something really interesting happened in the last game of the year. The Giants were sitting at 6-10, and they needed the Washington Redskins at the time, maybe even the football team, who the hell knows what they're called these days, to beat they needed the Eagles to beat Washington for the Giants to get into the playoffs, okay? At halftime, Doug Peterson pulled Jalen Hurts out of the game for Nate Sudfeld.
Yes, sir.
He did it because he had made a promise to Nate, who is a backup, practice player type guy, that if he ever had a chance, he'd get him in an NFL game. He lived up to his promise.
That's not why he did it.
Why'd he do it?
Because he didn't want the Giants to get into the playoffs.
Well, I mean, I think Washington got it instead. So either way, somebody's getting into the playoffs, right?
Okay.
All right, now you might be right. So there was a mutiny on the Bounty, all right, which is they claim led to the Peterson firing or dismissal or leaving. The players were livid. They wanted Jalen Hurts to play.
Wow.
Nate Sudfeld comes in, and the Eagles lose the game. Doug Peterson never coaches again for the Eagles. Now, here's the question. Yesterday on the show, I said the Eagle fans were going to surprise you.
Yeah.
They're going to give Doug Peterson a standing ovation. He won them a Super Bowl. They've got a statue outside the link. But then I put my little brain to use. And I reminded myself that it didn't end well. The team hated Doug for it, and the fans revolted against him.
This is Philly.
Which fan base shows up?
This is Philly. The ones who hate him. This is Philly.
Philly.
The ones who hate him.
Your children are half Philadelphian. You know who's showing up.
Like I said, he's going to be welcome with all the number ones.
Yes.
So, they're going to give it to him. And considering where they are, they're winning. Jacksonville's winning. You know, it's a big game. Ain't no friends. You're not one of us no more.
This is why I'm special.
Okay.
This is why I'm here and you guys are there.
Over there.
Over there.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Although, because I said that, I'm just going to take a little step this way.
That's okay. Your name's on the show.
All right. Here's what's going to happen. And you guys are going to come in next week, Monday, and you can text me if you're not here Monday and say, Craigie, you were right. I owe you one on that, okay? They're going to show on the Jumbotron the Philly special that won them the Super Bowl. And those idiots are all going to stand up, 80,000 of them, and they're going to give the old, that's our guy. He brought us a Super Bowl. Now, as soon as that moment is done, yes, they throw car batteries at him. But
they're not going to do that until they're up 21.
I'm telling you,
until the game is what if he wins?
That game doesn't start without them showing the Philly special. They'll show the statue, but I remember when he left, all you morons hated him.
Yeah.
You ran him out of town. You probably had money on the game. You lost your mortgage payments because Nate Sudfeld came into the game and played like Nate Sudfeld.
Nice. Would Philly went to the playoffs had they won? Or
no.
It was a meaningless game. You're not going to risk your franchise.
It came down to it was a meaningless game, but the argument was you should go out there and play your best players to try to win.
They're always going to say that.
To be fair, that was the rhetoric coming from Giant fans. And by the way,
of course,
if you're begging the Eagles, the team that you hate, they hate you, to win a game so that you can make the postseason when, oh, by the way, you're 6-10.
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
Stop.
No.
Take me through the sequence of events and how they're going to cheer for him, because he's going to go take the field.
Yeah.
He's not going to get cheered. He's going to be on the field. He's not going to be cheered. They're going to play the video, maybe a couple of.
Yeah.
And then the boos will start.
I'm going to take a sip of my whiskey here first.
The game's got to be out of reach. When I went back to Baltimore, they didn't give me my flowers until the end of the game when they knew they had already won. You know what I'm saying? I left 2019.
So you're telling me when the great T. Sizzle goes back to Baltimore, Super Bowl champion already,
they
defensive
showed
player
me love.
of the year.
It was very emotional. I had to compose myself, but I was really trying to get
I don't care what you were doing.
I'm telling you.
When you walked into that stadium, at some point before the game, was there an acknowledgement of your Ravens career, a video, a thank you? Nothing.
No, nothing.
I'm not
when I walked
buying
in, nothing. When I ran out on the field, the fans got up, they cheered for Sizzle, but we knew it was business.
Now,
everybody in the stadium knew it was time to get to business. I'm finna try to beat y'all. Y'all gonna try to beat me.
When you left Baltimore, and forgive me for not knowing the exact circumstances, Did they try to bring you back and you got more money elsewhere? So
No, they did. I left for personal reasons.
Okay.
Mom was ill, you know what I mean? But no, they did. They tried to bring me back, but I was just like, nah, I'm going to turn the page, man.
So you went in there. Did you have an expectation that they might give you like the old career video?
I thought so.
You did?
I thought so, but the game was close, and they was worried we was going to beat them, so I didn't get my video.
Okay.
I didn't get my video, but at the end, when they're taking the knee, when Lamar's taking the knee, they put
So they waited till they won the game.
They waited till they won. That's what I'm telling you. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
If Philly's up, 3 touchdowns, 17 points in the fourth, they'll show it.
Listen.
But if it's a close game, no.
I don't have a lot of faith at all in people born in Philadelphia, but I will tell you that you guys are wrong on this. When you bring a Super Bowl to a city that's never had it, there's a special place in those animals' hearts where even though their hearts are black and they bleed black, not even green because they're animals, the reality is this. He's going to get a standing ovation, and then first whistle, they're going to be on him like white on rice.
At the end of the game.
Okay, so
at the beginning of the game, there's still Philadelphia here.
Okay, let's just say this. When it happens, all I want is an apology.
Name one.
Okay? That's all I want. Like, you can call in, text me, FaceTime me.
I will say you were right.
That's all I need is an apology.
Name one Philadelphia player in any sport that's come back and gotten this treatment.
Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
I win.
That's good.
Any other
That's
questions?
That's pretty good.
Any other questions?
They love Dr. J.
I'll wait
They
here.
love Dr. J too.
That's fine. I'll have my moment on Monday.
Barkley.
They do like Charles Barkley for sure.
Balboa.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna forget about him. Even though he's
Fictional character, though.
Fictional character. Balboa is real to the Philly. Hey, Balboa is real.
I tell you the guy that's real that Doug Peterson should be worrying about, and that's Jalen Hurts.
That is.
Because when you start talking about, especially young quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson, of course, is the easiest name to go to because he's already won an MVP. But when you look at that game, which we'll talk a lot more about tomorrow, of course, getting ready for the weekend, Jalen Hurts is as good as anybody playing football right now.
Absolutely. But wasn't Doug Peterson pro Jalen Hurts?
Well, this is the rub, and this is why I said Jalen Hurts might be the most angry of anybody at Doug Peterson. This was Jalen Hurts' rookie year. We didn't know how good he was going to be. He might have become Justin Fields. We didn't know, right?
Right.
And here he's having a good half, not a great half, but a good half. The idea is you got to give this kid reps.
Yeah.
And why would you pull a kid out of the game? And I'm not making this up.
In the future.
Yeah, but you could Google this. So Jalen Hurts, when he got pulled out of the game, there were members of that Eagle team on the sideline that were going after Doug Peterson and wanted to kill him. Jalen Hurts spoke about Doug Peterson. Pardon me, let me reverse that. Doug Peterson, trying to make amends, spoke about Jalen Hurts. Listen to this.
It's everything that I think back then we saw when the Eagles drafted him, is coming to the forefront. This guy, extremely hard worker. He's dedicated. He's a proven winner. Everything has been thrown at him adversity-wise. He's overcome it, and you're seeing it. You're seeing it in the way he plays and the way the guys rally around him and support him.
First off, it looks like he's wearing one of those visors that has fake hair on it that I used to wear because I was single. The other thing, though, the only adversity was you took him out of the second half of a game his rookie year so you could get your pet project into an NFL game so he could meet Hooters girls.
Listen, he did. I think he made the best decision a head coach can do. It's a meaningless game. I'm not finna let my franchise go out there and get hurt. Who did they end up drafting the next year? Is that the next year did they end up getting Devontae Smith?
It was the year after that.
Okay, so that had nothing to do with it. But anyway, you don't want your franchise quarterback go out there and get his knee tore up in a meaningless game. You know what I'm saying? I think he did what was right.
I don't think there's anything known as a meaningless game when you're trying to develop a quarterback. You got to get that guy reps. And listen, you see the result of him getting a lot of reps last year. He might be the best young quarterback in the game, which brings me to the savior. Not a great quarterback, not a terrible quarterback. He never plays quarterback. But this Sunday, the savior of the New York Jet franchise is officially back, and he's playing against a bad team. Zach Wilson returns to the New York Jets.
City boy.
That's right.
Come on.
The
City boy
1-2
Zach Williams.
New York Jets. And they play the Steelers. And this is now a winnable game because we have retired the cigar store Indian, the statue, That
my
is
God.
Joe Flacco.
He was your
Oh
boy.
my God!
He was your boy.
He was your
a
best
week
chance. He was your best chance at having a decent season, a 6 or 7 win season. I don't think Zach Wilson's there yet.
Because you've never seen him play.
I've never seen him play.
Right.
Not one. But hey, with the boy, he gets at the Cougars.
Listen,
I respect that game.
Hold on a second.
I respect that game.
The best thing Zach Wilson's done,
baby.
and the thing that made him popular amongst the guys was the rumor of having relationships with one of his mom's friends.
An entanglement.
Never verified, never talked about. But what happened when that story got out, all of a sudden, a lot of veteran players said, "That's my dog."
Hey. And former players, too.
Now, by the way,
I respect it.
He didn't earn anybody's respect by completing a pass in an NFL game.
Has he?
And the mom thing is a rumor. It has never been verified, and that has made him a credible quarterback.
Yeah, we're going to see. We're going to see. Hopefully, all that can match up and y'all can do some things.
It's almost like, and a lot of times guys that come out of BYU, they live life differently. A lot of them do than the average professional athlete for religious reasons and just other reasons, right?
Yeah.
They don't drink, they don't carouse. He was dating, broke up with his girlfriend, is with a new girl at a Yankee game, and then the story comes out that he may or may not be with his mom's best friend.
Best friend,
and
baby
it seems to
Stifler's
me
mom.
like all of a sudden, guys like you in the locker room say, I can trust that guy.
City boy. You can trust a former fellow city boy. We love it. I love it.
Is there any truth to that? Like if a guy doesn't drink, if a guy doesn't go out with the boys, that there's a lack of trust?
You can't trust anybody that doesn't drink. Like, why are you staying sober? Like,
That's a problem in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're out with the boys and y'all out doing what boys do, and he's just over there kind of on his phone recording everybody. Like, what are you doing?
You just went from not drinking beer to recording you.
You're like, he's
doing
recording
bad
everybody,
things.
like, yo, you out with the fellas, man. What are you doing?
From a young quarterback that hasn't proven anything yet to an older quarterback that hasn't proven anything yet this year, but he does like to run his mouth.
Oh, God.
And that is Russell Wilson. Now, Eli Manning took a shot at Russell Wilson, I guess, on the Manning cast on Sunday during the Giant-Cowboy game. I don't think we're playing that, but I'll just tell you what it is. And he basically said, well, based on how the Broncos' offense looks, they should have given the punter $160 million.
That's a no-no.
Which, by the way, is a great line. Well, that line got, of course, back to Russell Wilson, and in between taking bites of a burrito, he had this to say.
You talking about Chad Powers? Yeah, Chad Powers, I'm 3-0 against Chad Powers, listen, I think that, that it's part of the game, man. We're just those guys are having fun, and everything else.
I'll give you that. That's the best thing he's said since he started talking in Denver. Because he gets it. Chad Powers is a reference to Eli Manning, dressed up like a kid trying to make the Penn State football team. And he saw it. He knows his stats against Eli Manning. I will say that's the most normal thing that guy's ever said.
But that's also a no-no on Eli's part. You can't, it's kind of like an honor code amongst the players in a you don't talk about a guy's money like that. Like, come on. Now, Eli's been paid and he hasn't had good seasons, you know what I'm saying?
By the way,
he's a
two-time Super Bowl MVP
Super Bowl winner,
champ.
but he ain't always lit up, the stat sheet.
No, if you look at Eli Manning's regular season stats, they're not attractive.
Right.
Look at his postseason stats, he's a king.
Right.
And by the way, speaking about getting paid, that guy monetizes waking up in the morning.
Exactly.
Right. So if you want to start talking about money, we can talk about money.
You can't talk about a guy. It's a touchy subject.
But I do like the fact that Russell Wilson was self-aware there.
Yeah.
He knew about the Chad Powers thing. He knew his record head-to-head.
Yeah.
So from that standpoint, as a guy that I've taken shots at all season, I actually like that one.
No, you don't.
I do.
He ruined it immediately after saying the good line that he workshopped with his boys all day long, thinking he was going to get a huge Friars Club roar out of.
But you have to call it the way you see it. That was fine.
But he follows it up with oh, gee golly, we're all just friends. He's a robot. He's a Stepford wife.
That's Russell Wilson.
It's the worst.
You okay?
No, that's the worst. It
I
drives
hate
me
it.
insane. He was talking about a dangerous burrito yesterday.
Yeah, but that was yesterday.
Today he's not ruining a decent line, and you're loving it. You can't fall in love with this guy.
Do you need a hug?
A little.
Or do you want to step into the phone booth with me?
Oh,
Is that an offer?
The problem is I don't think he'll punch me back. That's the problem with that. We got a sound off coming up. Sounds from around the NFL and Major League Baseball and all professional sports that you need to hear before you start your day. And it's coming up next right here on FS1.
At Chipotle, our garlic guajillo recipe brings a whole new dimension to steak. Our most tender cuts, hand-seasoned and grilled fresh, mixed with garlic and guajillo peppers, finished with fresh lime and cilantro. All new garlic guajillo steak. It's a whole new dimension of flavor.
Dude, you coming?
Because the only thing dripping should be your style. Plop, plop, biz, biz, Winter Warriors with Alka-Seltzer Plus cold and flu relief.
The first time you made a sale online was also the first time you heard of a town named
Dinosaur. We just got an order from Dinosaur, Colorado.
Start an easy-to-build, powerful website for free with a partner that always puts you first. GoDaddy, tools and support for every small business first.
For the visionaries. For the trailblazers. For the last to leave. And the first to think ahead. There's Grainger. Supplies and solutions for every industry. With access to trained experts and 24/7 support. Call, click Grainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you watch football on TV, you need Fubo TV. The most college football you can get without cable. Stream up to 4 games at once with multi-view. Try free at FuboTV.com.
We capture lots of data. With Fiverr, we were able to find the right software developer to help gather all that data and put it into the right system. I was able to save time and money and spend more time growing my business.
Transform your business today. Fiverr.
Introducing Fast Protect technology, exclusively from SimpliSafe, an advanced technology that allows our professional monitoring agents to capture evidence and verify a threat is real for faster police response. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
At Safelite, we take care of vehicles with the latest technology. We can replace your windshield and recalibrate your safety system.
And they recycled my old glass.
Don't wait, schedule today.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
Buying or selling a home can be one of the most stressful moments of your life. But it doesn't have to be. HomeLight is here to change that. HomeLight combines the best technology and agents onto one modern real estate platform. Join the millions of people who have used HomeLight to make buying and selling simple. It takes 2 minutes, and best of all, it's free. Buying and selling has never been more simple. Start today at homelight.com.
We've obtained documents revealing that Carl's Jr. and Hardee's have charbroiled double deals starting at $2.99 each.
Can I take a closer look?
Oh, wow. Bite into these double deals starting at $2.99 each at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
It's Skip Drip Bayless.
I am a living legend.
He came to play Shannon Shay Show. Get off my property. Always right, never wrong, undisputed.
Hi, I'm Sheila.
Hi. I'm Gary. Can I get
Old-fashioned.
That was kind of weird.
No, not really. I've spent the entire week with you. This night, 7 times in a row.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused.
I'm from the future.
So you weren't kidding?
Not kidding. Very serious. Do you think I'm crazy?
But it's really cute.
Hey there. Peacock's now streaming your favorite NBC and Bravo shows. So...
I'm all yours.
Okay, bring in the rest.
The rest?
1, 2, 3.
Hey! Busted.
You thirsty? Thank you.
Another one?
The end. Sweet dreams.
NBC, Bravo, and so much more. All in one place. Streaming on Peacock.
Start Saturday strong with Big Noon Saturday on Fox. The 4th-ranked Michigan Wolverines put their dominant ground game to the test in a tough road battle against Iowa. It all starts with Big Noon Kickoff live from Iowa City at 10 a.m. Eastern, and then it's on like Donkey Kong, Michigan, Iowa at noon on Fox.
Sound off, 1, 2, sound off, 3, 4, chance count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That just reminds me I'll never be good in the military. All right, listen, we got T. Sizzle, we got Cody Decker, and Sound Off is here. These are some audio quotes that have gone viral that you're going to want to hear throughout the day today. The very first one is the son of the legendary Roger Maris, thus making him Roger Maris Jr. My man. Thank you.
I think it means a lot, and it's not just for me. I think it means a lot for a lot of people, you know, that he's clean, he's a Yankee, he plays the game the right way, and, you know, I think it gives people a chance to look at somebody who, you know, should be revered for hitting 62 home runs and not just as a guy who did it in the American League. He should be revered for, you know, being the actual single-season home run champ. I mean, that's really who he is.
Wow, that is a direct shot at Barry Bonds. That's all that is. And I respect that his dad played for the Yankees. Now, when Roger Maris hit 61, Yankee fans were booing him. They didn't want him to break Babe Ruth's record, and it took him more games to do it than Babe Ruth. But, you know, to say that he is the single-season record holder along with his dad is just not accurate.
No, that's fine. It's not. Even if you ask Aaron Judge, he'll tell you it's not. He's from San Francisco. He's a San Francisco Giant fan.
Right.
And he loves Barry Bonds. And he said, been on the record that 73 is the record.
And listen, everybody knows that Barry Bonds did steroids. Everybody knows that Sammy Sosa did steroids. Everybody knows that Mark McGwire did steroids. So that's not up for debate. The question is, does it matter?
At this point, no. They all did it in the 90s and
did
80s. So I'm not going to make Barry Bonds the pariah of an entire generation. That's ridiculous.
He is the pariah because none of those guys are also in the Hall of Fame. You can make the argument, of course, that they all should be. Aaron Judge one day might get into the Hall of Fame. But, you know, it's funny. You know, if you're Roger Maris' son, and the one claim to fame your family has is 61,
Right.
to the point where he owns a company called 61 Ventures. The entire family has been milking off the teat of Roger Maris's 1961 season. How could he be happy that anybody ties or breaks his dad's record?
I don't think he is. He's definitely just kind of politicking, so to say right now. I wouldn't be happy somebody broke my dad's record.
And then the weirdest thing about it is that, and listen, you should celebrate what Aaron Judge did. I want to be very clear about it.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. Only 3 guys in the history of the American League, Babe Ruth, Roger Maris, and Aaron Judge, have hit 60 home runs or more. So we should celebrate it. It's a great personal accomplishment, but
Babe Ruth's real now?
You stop with that baby crap. They got the Maris family traveling all over the world now to sit there to watch their dad's name be erased.
Out of the,
Like if I'm Roger Maris Jr., I may tip my cap to you. I may pen you a little letter. Dear Aaron, congratulations. But I don't want to be on display.
I'm not going to the game. I'm not going to the game to see you kind of destroy, you know, like you said, erase my father out the history
like
book,
my entire life, my dad's been this guy on this pedestal as a guy that did something nobody else had ever done in the American League or clean in either league. Billy Crystal made a movie about it. The name of the movie is
61.
Right. So if I'm Roger Maris' son, I'm upset.
Yeah, I'm not going to the game.
Right.
No way.
Well, they did it in 1998, too. They paraded them all around every one of McGwire's and Sosa's games, too, and they made a huge deal. McGwire, the first person he hugged off the field was Roger Maris's family.
And if you are just tuning in, and I don't know if the guys can do it this quick, I hope you can. We're talking about it because last night, Aaron Judge did tie Roger Maris. He hit number 61. Can we show that video or no?
Oh, come on, producer.
All right.
Gotta be.
Here's
that ball smoked, by the way. 117 miles per hour off the bat. Destroyed.
Great. It is high. It is far.
Hey, shout out
and
to the pitcher for pitching to him.
Yes.
Shout out to the pitcher for pitching to him.
That was
They
a
walked him 4 times the day before.
3-2 count, too. And
He's
there's
trying to get him out of there.
Aaron's mom making out with Roger Maris' son, which is pretty cool, actually. They've started dating now, which I think is amazing. And, of course, there's 2 guys in left field who showed up with gloves on, and they both have a shot at the ball. You have a glove on. We're going to see it right here. There's Frankie Lasagna on the right and Botchagaloop Jones on the left. Throw your glove away.
Oh, my God.
You went there to get the ball. You had a shot at $1 million plus, and you're not an athlete.
There's going to be a 30 for 30
Would you agree that Frankie Lasagna gave a kind of a half-assed effort? It looked like he alligator-armed it. He wasn't committed to catching this ball.
You know what's crazy? If you look at it again, if you guys can stop it, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and stop. All right. Well, keep going again. And keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. All right. There's a Yankee fan in between them.
I know. It's the worst part. It's the worst part of this whole thing. How do you feel about that as a New Yorker?
Here's what I don't like about it. You got Frankie Lasagna there in the powder blue, and the other guy, whatever, in the darker blue.
Johnny
right?
Gabagool.
But the Yankee fan makes no attempt to get the ball.
I know.
What the hell are you sitting there for?
No idea.
Right?
He shouldn't be wearing that jersey. Not to mention, he has a glove on, too. He didn't even try.
Oh, I didn't see. Did he have a glove on also?
He didn't want to have to get into a phone booth with either one of those guys.
So,
He didn't want no problem.
The Yankees are off tonight to come back to Yankee Stadium tomorrow and for the weekend against the Baltimore Orioles. So Aaron Judge does have a shot to hit number 62, which would give him the record, of course, at home over the next couple of days. So that is audio number 1. Let's go to the NFL and hear what Josh Allen had to say.
You show me someone that's okay with losing, I'll show you a loser.
All right, so I didn't set that up well at all. That's on me. I'll take the L on that. Strike 1 on Carton. Okay, fine. He was asked about the Ken Dorsey meltdown in the press box where, Dorsey's throwing everything and banging the table after Josh Allen completes the pass and the receiver doesn't get out of bounds. There you go. Bang, bang, bang. I can't believe it. It's now become the #1 meme in all of America. And the question was posed to Josh Allen how he felt about Ken Dorsey. Going crazy, right? The best part of this video, by the way, and it's very hard to see from the right side of your screen, someone's in there and recognizes, oh my God, Dorsey's on camera, and they put their hand in front of the camera to protect him.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you can barely tell. It's hilarious. This last second, a hand comes and takes the camera out.
Well, he knows there's a camera there. That's why he did that.
Well, yes.
He was trying to go viral.
Yeah, I want people to know how ticked
I
off
want to see how mad I am trying to get a head coaching job. He knew the camera was there.
Now, I'm not sure if this helps at all, but now that you saw the Ken Dorsey video and know what Josh Allen's talking about, let's hear what Josh Allen has to say again. No? Okay. We're not going to do it. Yes. Oh, we got me. We don't got me.
You show me someone that's okay with losing, I'll show you a loser.
There you go. That's a quick quote. That's an old quote. That's a Vince Lombardi quote.
Yeah.
Show me a good loser, I'll show you a loser. And, we try to teach our kids that. You don't accept losing. Use losing to get better.
Absolutely.
That's what we teach the
100%.
kids. 100%. All right. That's Josh Daniel. And we got one more piece of audio for Sound Off, and it's the Dolphins head coach, Mike McDaniel. And I believe he's talking about Joe Burrow. Fingers are crossed. Fingers are crossed.
Let's see.
Coming off the bus, I see swag. I appreciate guys that, you're the #1 pick in the draft. That is a burden for some. It was a blessing for him, and I really respect guys that come out, take all that hype, and do justice by it or exceed it.
Well, listen, he's done justice by it. I'm not sure if he's exceeded it just yet. He does have the Super Bowl appearance, but doesn't have the W. Missed an entire season with the ACL injury. But some guys, in my opinion, shouldn't use the word swag.
And you think Mike McDaniel's one of them?
Yeah, I think so.
I like this coach, but he was definitely giving Was that
Joe
verbal?
Burrow.
Yeah, verbal.
Well, hold on.
You know.
I got you. I got you.
You know.
I got you.
Yeah.
He was massaging.
Exactly.
He was massaging. Joe Burrow. He was playing the game.
You know, exactly.
He was coming out on the eve of the game tonight.
Yeah.
And was asked about Joe Burrow and could go one of two ways.
Yeah.
And he decided, let me butter him up, Buttercup.
Yeah. Let's not, give them any locker room banter. You know what I'm saying? Let me just politely massage.
Yes.
What is it? You said you don't like him saying swag. Is it because he looks like an IT guy, or is there another reason?
No. Some guys just don't look like the type of guys that should use, language that doesn't befit how they look.
What have you thought about Mike McDaniel's yellow-tinted sunglasses he's been rocking during the game?
Yeah, that doesn't bother me at all. No. It just
3-0 with him.
It's just awkward when he says swag.
It is kind of weird. Yeah, it is kind of weird.
I don't know.
It is kind of weird.
It felt like he's trying too hard.
Yeah.
That's all. Like that's not a guy that goes home and goes, honey, those potatoes were dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Check out my drip.
Yeah.
Check out this drip.
Right. Now, Nick Wright says it, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
And does swag matter in the NFL for a quarterback?
Yes, I think so. I think you need to be extremely confident. It works for some players, and some players, they don't need it. You know what I mean? Like Drew Brees didn't have any swag, but he's one of the greatest quarterbacks ever.
Yeah, I think there's also, let's be honest, as we get older, and none of us think this is going to happen, there's a generational gap.
Yeah.
Like our parents hated certain kind of music. We hate certain kind of music. Our parents hated certain kind of clothes. We hate certain kind of clothes. We all grow up at some point and have our own kids. Sorry, Cody. This is for the adults in the room to talk about. And it changes our perspective.
Yes.
You don't want your daughter wearing certain things.
Exactly.
I don't want my daughter doing certain things, right?
Exactly.
So I'm not sure if we've become the old guys here. Maybe we have. But, like he's a young guy. He's in his 30s, and he's using language that doesn't seem like it fits.
It seems swag. He's definitely trying to relate, but no, that's not you, bro.
Like, it took me a week to understand what drip meant.
Yeah. Really? Me too.
Yeah.
Really?
I thought the faucet.
I told you, it used to mean something else back in the 90s, but now it's like
true.
you.
Hey, I'm a big Eddie Murphy fan myself.
Exactly.
It definitely meant something else in the 90s.
It meant something else in the 90s, but now it's like, oh, my drip. You know what I mean? It's like, I guess, another word for swag.
Yeah, there you go. Another word for swag is right. Listen, talking about quarterbacks coming up after this very, very quick break, a new game show, QB or not QB, right after this on FS1. QB or not QB.
New Astapro Allergy. No allergy spray is faster. With the speed of Astapro, almost nothing can slow you down. Because Astapro starts working in 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take hours. And Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free allergy spray. Now without a prescription. Astapro and go.
Next in Market Watch, numbers. Boring. In more delicious news, Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are offering charbroiled double deals starting at $2.99 each.
Bite into these double deals starting at $2.99 each at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
All right, team. We got a big project coming up. And it all starts with ordering promotional products.
I'm on it. 4imprint makes it easy to get the logoed products you're looking for. The latest in apparel, drinkware, bags, high-tech items, and more. You can be certain of getting it right at 4imprint.com.
Come on out. I'm on it.
4imprint, for certain.
Fiverr freelancers help me with product design. Just always simple and easy. I log on, I tell them what I need, and I get it delivered. Your turn. Get started on Fiverr today.
At SimpliSafe, we designed the #1 rated home security system powered by 24/7 professional monitoring for half the cost of traditional home security. So you stay safe for less than $1 a day. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Need arch support, but orthotics make your shoes too tight? Now there's CopperFit Arch Relief Plus, the revolutionary adjustable orthotic arch supports that form fit to your feet, not your shoes, so you can comfortably wear them in any shoes.
Every shoe that I have, it makes a difference in. Whether I'm barefoot, wearing flip-flops, basketball shoes, running shoes.
A copper-infused adjustable compression band with a built-in semi-rigid orthotic arch support for support and pain relief exactly where you need it, whenever you want it. So thin, so comfortable for plantar fasciitis, fallen arches, flat feet.
I feel a huge difference. It fits perfectly right where there's pressure on my feet.
The fast, easy way to get foot relief, guaranteed, or your money back. Order now at archreliefplus.com in your choice of black or nude color. Or call 1-800-884-0050.
Doesn't matter what you're wearing. This fits your foot fits your shoes. That's it.
Arch Relief Plus, only from CopperFit.
Wanted full-time fans must be enthusiastic problem solvers, possess strong communication skills, and happy to work weekends. Modelo, brewed for full-time fans, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
No matter where I am, NFL Plus is how I football. Touchdown. This is live, local, and primetime games on your phone or tablet. Wow. This is how you football. NFL Plus. Start your free trial today.
This October on Fox and FS1, the National League's biggest stars lead their teams in a fight for the crown.
Nothing better than October.
The NL postseason on Fox and FS1.
People get hurt every day. In car accidents, on the job, even in the hospital. Bills come out quickly, especially if you're missing work. You deserve fair compensation. When you call Brisman, and Greenberg, you'll talk directly to an attorney for free, not a call screener. For decades, they've handled all types of cases, and there's no cost unless your case is a success. Call Brisman, and Greenberg for your free legal consultation.
They say in life that timing is everything. How being in the right place at the wrong time can tragically change your life. Because a truck driver is texting or watching videos instead of paying attention. And when that happens, timing is more critical than ever. To preserve the electronic evidence before it gets wiped away. If you're the victim of negligence, call one of the most successful and experienced injury lawyers around. Kenneth Allen Law Group. Call before your time runs out.
It's time for QB or not QB.
Basically how this works, Craig, it's very simple. It's swipe right, swipe left. It's very simple as can be. If you like them, very simple, you swipe. If you don't like them, you swipe left. If you like them, you swipe right. It's that simple. It's a dating app. It's Tinder.
I have never been on a dating app before, but I understand the rules. It's not that complicated.
Okay, just so we're all clear.
Swipe left if you don't like them.
Swipe right if you
do like them.
Very simple as can be.
All right, go ahead.
We're going to start with the first QB, and that is Jimmy Garoppolo, 6'2", 30 years old. Absolutely gorgeous. But here is the problem. He's led the 49ers offense to only 3 points in the last 12 drives. Not to mention, he's overly committed to his ex that he's currently with. Terrell Suggs, what do you think?
I swipe right. But despite the fact that he played horrible on Monday night, he did lead them to the NFC Championship a year, and 2 years ago he led them to the Super Bowl. So I'm swiping right. I'm keeping them. I'm believing in them. They just need to get in the game plan earlier.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm swiping right.
He's dead on. Now, he swiped right, so now Jimmy's no longer available to me?
No, I think he still is. I'm just confused. This is your boy. I thought you didn't like this guy at all.
Oh, no, I love Jimmy G. I love him. I don't like
Greg Jennings.
Yeah.
Greg Jennings.
Oh, you're right. I just feel like I'm surrounded by people I don't like.
I'm undefeated against him, especially in Super Bowl. I love him.
All right, well, how about this? Zach Wilson, your boy, coming back, 6'2", 23 years old. He's got a face only a mother's friend can love.
Hey!
I'm just saying. Hey, here's the problem. He's missed 7 of 20 possible games in his career. We don't even know if he's a quarterback. What do you think? You swiping left or right?
I mean, do you guys know me at all?
Yeah.
I mean, this is light work right here. Yeah, this is an easy swipe right.
Okay.
And I don't even give a rat's ass if he can play football or not. As long as he comes over
boy.
for dinner afterwards, I'm good to go. No, he's the savior. I'm gonna fall in love with and date the savior. until he disproves that. And starting this weekend, my guy, Zach Wilson, who is 3-10 in his NFL career as a starting quarterback, is going to turn it around, and he's going to make me a very happy man.
Okay, I ask you a question, follow-up.
Yeah.
If we played this game last week, would you have swiped right on Joe Flacco?
Never.
He's a
Never.
hater.
Oh, come on.
We're talking about a Super Bowl MVP now.
Yeah, he's a
Super Bowl
statue.
Hey, most guys are.
No, they're not.
Most guys are. Yes, they are.
Listen.
Yes, they are. Brady can't run. Rodgers can't run. Not everybody's Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick.
If you had a
Josh
race,
Allen.
if you had Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and your guy Joe Flacco,
Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Joe.
I'm
going with Joe.
In a 100-meter race,
Joe.
Joe's still running.
Joe.
Okay?
Joe.
He's a statue, and I respect the loyalty.
Okay.
Can't play.
I'm telling you, he can't play. He can't play.
Yeah, and watch.
You're just hard on my boy.
I will guarantee you that when this season's over, and it's going to be a long season for the Jets, nobody is
You're
picking
hard
up
on my
Joe
boy.
Flacco.
Wait. He'll be back in there in a couple weeks.
Joe Flacco is going to be on TV next year talking about the
Absolutely
NFL.
not.
And that's where he belongs, by the way.
Absolutely not.
He's going to go the career out of you.
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Absolutely not. Joe got an MVP. He's going to be back on the center in a couple weeks.
Joe Flacco, to his credit, made a lot of money. There was a minute, no joke. I know it's going to seem hard for younger NFL fans to understand this. You know what I'm about to say. For no joke, for about 35 seconds, Joe Flacco was the highest paid quarterback and player in the league.
Yeah.
And then everyone said, what, are we crazy?
No. Super Bowl MVP, man.
Who else you got? I guess it's T's turn. Go.
Yeah. Well, entering the chat, the new kid in school, Cooper Rush. He's dreamy, 6'3", 28 years old. He's a Scorpio, and he's 3-0 career, man. Really think about this. He's got a higher passer rating this season than Brady, Stafford, and Burrow, and he's never lost an NFL game. T. Suggs. Are you going to swipe right?
I'm swiping left.
Come on, man! Undefeated. He's the best.
I'm swiping left.
I can't take it
Everybody
anymore.
loves a good underdog story. We all big fans of it, but he's quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Cooper Rush, no. They don't go together. It's an oxymoron.
Am I allowed to jump in?
Please.
Can I steal a guy that he said no to? I'm building my all-quarterback dating team. Yeah, I'll take Cooper Rush.
I can't do it.
Why the hell not?
I can't do it. We'll see in a couple weeks.
I'm going to have a
when he's
busy
going against
offseason.
that man, Aaron Donald.
All right, who do I get?
All right. Your dreamboat. Ooh. Russell Wilson out of Denver.
Hey.
On pace currently for a career low in completion percentage, passing TDs, and passer rating. Broncos offense ranks 31st in the NFL in scoring with just 14.3 points per game. Also, he's the worst at any social media in the world, and he can't make a sandwich. Yet let Russ cook. Are you going left or right?
I did not know
well,
that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If I swipe right, do I get to be in the same room as Ciara?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey. You can't turn that down.
Name a Ciara song.
I'm going to turn it down. I'm swiping left.
Goodies.
I'm swiping left.
Her goodies.
Yes. I
Her
want
goodies.
Ciara all to myself.
Good move.
You swiping left?
Yes.
No, it's 3 games into the season. Give it a minute.
So why don't you take him? You can swipe right. Go ahead. I don't care.
It wasn't my question. It wasn't up to me.
Listen, here's the deal with Russell Wilson. He has thrown 2 touchdowns in 3 games. They scored 11 points last week. He's completing less than 60% of his passes. And their offense 3 games in. And yes, they fumbled the ball on the one twice. Their red zone offense is the worst in football. But in 3 games, they're not only averaging 14 points a game, they haven't scored more than 16 points a game yet this year. So if I have a choice on Russell Wilson based on the Seattle Russell Wilson, maybe he gets me in a rare, low moment, and I swipe right. The Denver Broncos Russell Wilson, that is a no-go. I'd sooner become a hermit.
Hey, they're close.
They're close. Exactly right.
They're close.
Everybody that sucks is close.
Everybody that's 1 and 2.
Yeah.
They're close.
Rich, and I'll tell you the same stat again. Other than the Dolphins, the Eagles, and the Raiders, every other team in football is either 1 and 2 or 2 and 1. Everybody's bunched together.
Yeah.
Nobody's running away with nothing, especially when the Dolphins lose to the Bengals later tonight. What else you got?
All right. For you.
Yes.
one of the faster guys in the quarterback position. He single-handedly beat the Raiders in Week 2. He ranks 7th in the NFL in second-half passer yards, but he's 5'10", so he's a little shorter. Kyler Murray. Do you swipe left or right? And keep in mind, you can't base this on how he looks now because he might have a broken jaw in 2 weeks after he says something else about his wide receiver core.
Wow. Okay. 2 things. I was on the teammate with him. Is he watching film? If he's watching film, I swipe right. I swipe right.
You know he's not.
I'm still swiping right. I'll swipe right. He just got to be careful on the words that he chooses from now on.
You can't be seen walking down the street with a guy shorter than you.
I'm going to swipe right. Big things come in small packages.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. You know, I just learned something.
Yeah.
And I could very easily take a shot, but there's something that you just did that I love you for. I respect you for it, all right?
Yeah.
He's loyal.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's loyal. Now, he'll take his shots when they're deserved. And he'll be critical when deserved. But if you give him the foxhole, he's not saying no to his guy.
I'm not going to say no to my guy.
And I
I'll
respect
swipe right.
that. Because that means at some point in the future, when I'm in a bad spot,
I got you. All day.
T-Sizzle, the bat phone.
Hey,
I need help.
I got you.
Exactly
I got you.
right.
We're speaking codes, and we're going to bury it.
Oklahoma.
Absolutely,
that means help, by
baby.
the way.
I got you.
All right, give me one more.
All right, one more?
I'll take one more, yeah.
Tom Brady. Let's be real clear. Hold on. 6'4", obviously one of the best looking guys ever.
Pardon me.
Yes.
You don't have to read me his stats.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I know them.
He may let you wear one of his rings?
6'4", 7 rings. He owns TB12. He lives on 437 Crenshaw Boulevard in Tampa. He wears Oakley sunglasses in the morning. He likes to eat oatmeal. He likes his grapes cut the long way, not horizontally. And when he poops, it smells like roses.
Yes.
To the right we go.
Obviously.
That is an easy swipe right.
No worry about the three touchdowns this season?
It's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I'm with the GOAT.
Yes, you are.
I've never been with the GOAT. So this is new territory
That's a
for
good
me.
thing.
You remember.
That's a good thing. I was going to say. That's
that
a good thing.
includes the 7 months I spent in Buffalo.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Couple big girls, but no goats, okay?
I don't know. Are you not even remotely worried about Tom Brady right now?
No, I will. Worried? No. But, you know, you look at that Tampa offense this year, and it has not been good. He's thrown for about 200 yards a game. They've only scored like 1 offensive touchdown this year. And they didn't look great against Green Bay.
Yeah.
There was no offense at all against New Orleans. And I wouldn't say I'm worried about Tom Brady because I'm not, because he's Tom Brady. Yeah. What worries me, though, about the Tom Brady situation is that for the first time, maybe in his entire career, he doesn't have weapons.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a go-to guy. Now, Mike Evans, coming back from suspension, should be that guy. But it's also very hard for a wide receiver to be your blanket in that offense. The tight end is your security blanket. Cole Beasley stepped in, and let's be honest, did a good job.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't embarrass himself.
Yeah.
But that offense needs guys on the field because one of the things that Tom Brady's best at is looking off his primary and going to the second guy, the third guy, the fourth guy, coming back. And there is no second guy, third guy, fourth guy, so he's under duress. And, yeah, he does not look yet like Tom Brady, and that offense so far does not look like what we're accustomed to seeing. So I'm not worried about Brady. I'm worried about Godwin getting on the field.
Right.
I'm worried about Julio Jones getting on the field. I'm worried about Gronk coming back, that kind of stuff, because they're not winning a Super Bowl with this team.
With that team they got there. No, they're not. Any update on when to get Godwin back?
I've not seen that. Maybe Troy, our researcher, can give us the answer. We should find out.
More importantly, any update on Gronk coming out of retirement for the third time?
Well, I got that wrong. I get another loss today. I thought that Gronk would be announced yesterday.
Yeah.
And there was a hurricane yesterday, so perhaps he's saving lives.
That is possible.
Yes.
That is possible.
But, yeah, I mean, maybe Gronk doesn't come back. I just thought if you're Tom Brady, and this is clearly, I think, his last year. This is it. And it's not going well. The record's fine. They're 2-1. Everybody's 2-1. But the offense stinks right now. So to me, I want to go to my security blanket.
Yeah.
And that's him. I thought for sure he was coming back. I did.
Well, going back to the actual game of swipe left, If
Why do you have such a tough time saying right and left?
I don't know.
Kind of a tongue twister.
I'm having a
Swipe
rough
right,
Thank you.
swipe left.
Swipe right, swipe left.
There we go.
Unique New York.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you. My question for you is, what is it going to take for you to swipe left on Tom Brady?
I'll never swipe left on Tom Brady. Matter of fact, I told Fox I want Tom sitting there when he retires. But they told me he's making too much money.
Then there's that.
And nobody wants to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, including me.
Wow.
So, all right, well, there you go. That's to QB or not QB. QB or not QB. We go around the NFL next, and we give you a little teeny taste of the NBA right after this on FS1.
Subway's dropping 12 new subs for the all-new Subway series menu.
The new Monster has juicy steak and crispy bacon.
But what about the new Boss? It looks so good, it makes me hangry.
Settle down there, big guy.
The new Subway series, what's your pick?
Pacifico is brewed for those who follow their own path. That's living life anchors up.
No fees or minimums and no overdraft fees are another reason banking with Capital One is an even easier decision than this.
Stop. You're in.
Oh, cool. Yep, even easier than that.
What's in your wallet?
New Astapro Allergy. No allergy spray is faster. With the speed of Astapro, almost nothing can slow you down. Because Astapro starts working in 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take hours. And Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free allergy spray. Now without a prescription. Astapro and go.
A bunch of dead guys made up work way back when.
It's our turn now, we'll make it up again. We'll build freelance teams with more agility.
The old way of working is deader than me.
We'll scale up and we'll scale down.
Before you're 6 feet underground.
This is how we work now.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40...
Let me guess, less energy, less drive?
Definitely.
It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age.
Happened to you guys?
Yep.
So what did you do?
We got Nugenix Total T.
To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text FORT to 231-231. This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix. Just send a text.
For a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text FORT to 231-231. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast. Absolutely free. That's FORT to 231-231.
A job well done deserves the perfect thank you. So you planned that thank you thinking of every detail with the promotional product experts at 4imprint. They had the items you were looking for, printed your logo perfectly, and guaranteed your order would arrive on time. And now, did you get it right? You most certainly did. When the moment needs to be just right, go to 4imprint.com. 4imprint, for certain.
Trick or treat! Kit Kat Reese's!
Oh, great costume. Looks like you deserve both.
See ya, boys.
We've obtained documents revealing that Carl's Jr. and Hardee's have Charbroil double deals starting at $2.99 each.
Can I take a closer look?
Oh, wow. Bite into these double deals starting at $2.99 each at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
October 15th, one of the most feared heavyweights in history is back. Deontay Wilder squares off with Robert Polanius. Plus, Caitlin Flynn, Anthony Durrell, and more. Saturday, October 15th, live on pay-per-view. Buy now on the Fox Sports app and watch on any screen you want.
Okay, Saturday on Fox, the fight for the National League East is on. Pete Alonso and the Mets take on Ronald Acuna Jr. and the Braves. The Mets right now have a one-game lead after last night's comfort-behind victory against the Marlins. If you don't get that game, you get the Rays and the Astros, and the action begins at 7 Eastern on Fox. Check for the game in your area. You guys have all heard the phrase, man's best friend, yeah?
Yeah.
How about this right here?
Aww.
That's weird, actually.
Why is that weird?
Oh, that's so
adorable.
Yeah, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Oklahoma City Thunder, taking a nappy nap, and his Roddy is taking a nap with him, and they're both belly up.
Yes, they are.
Like man like dog.
Who's recording?
I guess a friend of his.
That's what these kids do today?
Or somebody's robbing him.
Like, yo, get a picture of me laying next to my dog exactly like him.
Hold on, do you think he's posing there? Or do you think he's really asleep?
No, I think he's posing.
Oh, come on. I think he's
posing.
sleeping.
Hey, man, it's the time of social media, man. Everybody's trying to go viral.
I would say this. Not that I wish this on him, but it'd be a lot cooler if he was being robbed there.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
There's the guys going around grabbing things.
Just grabbing stuff.
Like, yeah, we're stealing all your stuff, but wow, that's a really cool video.
Yeah.
That'll go viral on TikTok.
Like the dog just not conscious whatsoever. Just
like
not going to help.
Like the bling ring.
You know, we might as well give you a quick NBA story since we just showed you a sleeping NBA player. Steve Nash, who is the embattled head coach still of the Brooklyn Nets, said something that nobody wants to hear about Ben Simmons.
That's terrible.
Yeah, Ben Simmons is very unique. That's what makes Ben great. I don't care if he ever shoots a jump shot again for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, that's what makes him great.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So he does play basketball, Steve. And part of playing basketball is
Shooting jump shot.
shooting a jump shot.
Yeah.
But that's what makes him great. Like, he's not Dennis Rodman. Right
Steve
now,
Nash,
I respect. You have KD on your squad. You have Kyrie on your squad.
Yeah.
He's the third best player on your team.
That's not
And
saying much.
the head coach just
No
said,
way.
listen, we saw him shooting in warm-ups today.
We like
He
it.
should never shoot again. Matter of fact, I'm encouraging him to never shoot again.
Man.
I expect this to be said about Russell Westbrook, but not Ben Simmons, especially
Now,
after not playing in a year.
Ben Simmons, the last time he played a year and a half ago, to his credit, is a great defensive basketball player. So I want to be clear, he's a first team, type all defensive NBA type player. The rub, of course, in Philly is that he gave up layups in playoff games. He's a brick from the three-point line, but you got to shoot the ball.
You got to shoot the ball.
Like, if I was a ball player, my coach said, listen, kid.
Oh.
Listen, here's our game plan. Don't
shoot.
Matter of fact, don't even cross half court.
Don't call that.
Just, you stay back and
We
play
are
defense.
better off playing 4-on-5 than with you shooting the jump shot. That's terrible.
And by the way, they haven't even played a preseason game yet.
Oh,
Ben Simmons is yet to wear the net jersey in a game that counted or didn't count, and they've already seen enough. Meaning, give it about 32 hours, Kevin Durant's going to demand that Ben Simmons gets traded along with Steve Nash. Yeah.
Is any coach in any league having a rougher week when it comes to quotes than Steve Nash?
No. It's like, hey.
He definitely bit off more than he could chew. He trying to get this kid's confidence back while simultaneously trying to appease ego.
Yeah.
So
Hey, L.A., can we get Ty Lue and Vashon? We'll give you, right? Come on, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You never have to shoot the ball ever again.
You don't never got to shoot.
Yeah, it'd be like saying, Cody, thanks for sitting here.
Yes.
You don't have to talk
You
at
don't
all.
have to talk.
I'll be right here on my
Just
computer.
sit there and look like a farmer, and all good. And one last bit of NBA news. Well, it involves an NBA player, and that's my main man, LeBron James. He's only my main man because he's a great player.
King
I hate
James.
LeBron James, the basketball player, because he shunned my Knicks 19 different times.
Hey,
but
he owns the Garden.
Yes,
he does not own the Garden,
owns the
sir.
Garden.
There will be a banner of LeBron James
He
in the
owns
Garden
the
before
Garden.
the Knicks put one up.
Listen,
He owns the Garden.
you guys can have all the anti-Nick rhetoric you want.
No, we're not anti-Nick. We're just pro-LeBron.
Yeah, I want the Knicks to be good.
LeBron James is afraid of Madison Square Garden.
No way. I don't think LeBron
There
James
will be
ever
a
lost in Madison
statue
Square
there
Garden.
of LeBron James before he's done.
The only
Owns
way
it.
he will ever be accepted in the Garden
Is if he comes
when Bronny comes out of college and LeBron comes to New York because we drafted his son. At that point, he will be 53 years old
And still one of the
won't
best
be able
players.
to dunk.
Still being one of the best players.
Don't get me started on LeBron James. LeBron
Go ahead.
James is this generation's Michael Jordan in this way. We hate him. And then when he retires, we're going to love him.
No,
like I
everybody
love Michael
loved
Jordan.
Everybody
Who
loved
didn't love
Jordan.
Jordan?
Everybody loved
When
Jordan in the 90s.
as a Knicks fan,
Right.
So New York.
Right.
You know there are other
Right.
places in the country than
It
New
all
York,
makes
right?
sense.
by the way,
Okay, now.
I love Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I hated Michael Jordan. I hate LeBron James. One day, I will love
You will
LeBron
love him.
James
Okay.
the day he retires. That's all. Anyway, what did LeBron James do? He and Maverick Carter, his close friend and business associate, and a couple other guys have invested in and bought a professional pickleball team. It is the fastest growing sport in North America right now.
Wow.
And LeBron James now owns his own pickleball franchise. He's one step away from owning a ping pong table.
Anything he touches turns into gold.
Oh, my God. This
So,
is one of the worst things that came
what?
out of COVID.
And by the
Hey,
way,
something's going to take off.
as we showed you, I think it was last week, even Rob Gronkowski is into pickleball. It is there he is right there. It's the fastest growing sport in America. It's crazy.
My mom plays it every day. It's not a
Yeah.
sport. It's an activity. I mean, come on. What are we doing?
We played it in the locker room a little bit before practice.
No, you
really,
didn't.
I promise you we did. I promise you did. Justin
Listen.
Tucker, Morgan Cox, Sam Cox. We all
Yeah.
used to play this.
You
before.
played pickleball?
Little
Or
bit.
you walked around naked and pretended?
No, we played pickleball. It was one of the games,
Yeah.
pickleball and cornhole.
Cornhole, yeah.
Cornhole,
I've
yeah.
definitely played a lot of cornhole in a clubhouse.
No, you didn't.
I promise you we did.
I know what you called it. But I'm here to tell you, your version of pickleball is a lot different than pickleball, sir.
No, we played it. We played it. We did. We did. Gave it a try. We gave it a try.
Hey, by the way, just a real quick LeBron story that's on my mind. I saw it today. I don't even know when it's from, to be honest, but it makes you realize who LeBron is in the world. Apparently, back in the day, the translator for Osama bin Laden was at Guantanamo Bay, and through you had an American English translator writing down the stuff he wrote notes, I guess, back to his people, right? And one of the last notes he wrote was about LeBron James. He was upset that LeBron James left Cleveland for Miami.
What?
I'm not making this up. The translator for Osama bin Laden wrote a note that said, LeBron James, now remember, translator for Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
Okay, the worst guy on this planet
Ever.
since Hitler.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
We're letting that stick.
LeBron James is a very bad man.
Wow.
Wow.
He should apologize to the city of Cleveland.
Well, LeBron's been called worse by better people, so.
Now, before we move on, earlier today I told you about the second fastest growing sport in the world, and it's right next to pickleball.
There you go.
And T and I gave you a little sample of it earlier. It's called phone booth boxing. I want you to see it. The guys have it. That is phone.
Yes. Get him.
Get it in.
Get him. This is short man's
Get
game,
it
man.
in.
Yeah.
What does that ref think he's doing?
Oh, my God.
He's just there. When a guy goes down, he's there in theory to stop the guy from killing
From
him.
pounding him, just like that.
Yeah, question. Are there actual rules? Like, what's stopping you from throwing a guy out the door?
No, you can't. So the door is
Door is
essentially
definitely
locked.
locked.
Okay.
The door is locked.
Door is definitely locked.
And obviously both guys are in there willingly. They've got their little tiny gloves on. And, you ask any boxers, you respect the guy's down, the guy's down. But that's what T and I were trying to show you earlier. And looking at it now, I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm
It's all
sorry
good,
that
like I said.
I have a step to you, bowed out my chest. I hope you accept my
I
apology.
accept your apology. Like
Thank
I said.
you. Yes, a grown man's allowed to
We're good.
apologize
We're
to
good.
another grown man. Are we going around the NFL now real quick, yeah? Great. All right, before we do that, we'll start a little NFL news for you with Dak Prescott, and let's hear what he had to say. Not sound, okay. That's my fault. Well, am I reading something that Dak said? Or am I just telling you that Dak Prescott is still not practicing?
Surprise, surprise.
I apologize. We are a well-oiled machine. Dak Prescott's not practicing. That means we get more of Cooper Rush. And I told you earlier this week, this is a perfect setup for Dak's eventual return. Because look at the Cowboys' schedule, right? You play Washington. They stink.
Who? Okay.
The Washington Commandos.
Okay.
You go from Washington to L.A. to play the Rams. Even if Cooper plays well, that's a tough spot because the Rams at some point here are going to get cracking. So play it out. Cooper Rush does a good job against Washington. The world's going to go crazy. Jerry Jones is going to give him a $100 million guaranteed contract. Lamar Jackson's going to get upset. Why is Cooper Rush making more money than me?
Exactly.
Then he's going to hold out, and then the Ravens season's going to be over. He's going to tell his boys, can you believe this guy's got 4 games, and he's making more money than me? So the world's going to go crazy. Everyone's going to think Cooper Rush is the answer. Then they're going to go to L.A. The Rams are going to spank them. And then the conquering hero on the white knight horse.
There we go.
Dak Prescott comes back for their game
against Philly.
Against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Right off a white horse with a blue tail right through a Walmart, just like we played the other day.
Does that not work?
I think it works.
I mean, foul like the bounce
I think
ball
it works.
right?
You know, the boy, the owner, he wants to keep them relevant. It's going to be a big game. So I think, that's probably when Dak comes back.
I can't wait for next week because when the Cowboys beat Washington and the Commodores, what's going to happen is that it's going to be Cooper Rush mania. I know exactly how it's going to go. Jerry Jones is going to say, I think we have a new starting quarterback. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be great. Then he's going to stink against the Rams, and Jerry Jones is going to fire.
He's not going to be the face of the Dallas Cowboys. Absolutely not.
What if he beats the Rams? Just hypothetically, say he beats the Rams.
Yeah.
What
By
situation?
Some miracle, we're still in the same situation. He's just a better trade value. That's it.
I agree with you on that.
He's this year's Nick Foles.
Listen, I think
Super Bowl winning Nick Foles.
Well,
the difference
we haven't
there
heard
is that
from him since.
Carson Wentz he tore his ACL. He wasn't going to play.
Yeah.
If Dak Prescott says, I'm good to go, even if Cooper Rush is 4-0, 5-0, whatever it is, Dak Prescott's coming back in. The difference then would be if Dak struggles. If C.D. Lamb is now not getting catches.
There you go. Then we got a problem.
Then you have a problem.
Then we got a problem.
The Chargers now have a problem. Not only is Justin Herbert banged up with the broken rib cartilage, Joey Bosa is now out. That team is very quickly going in the wrong direction.
Very much so, and it's time to, as you say, hit the panic button.
Oh, we should have done that yesterday.
We should have done that.
Well, we didn't know about Bosa.
We didn't know about Bosa.
If we knew about Bosa, we would have panicked yesterday.
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
definitely finna start panicking.
You know, it's interesting. It's also, I told you that I'm not going to be surprised if the Raiders do get back into it. Maybe not winning the division, because, Kansas City's probably going to do that. But the fact that the Chargers, a team everybody thought this is the year Herbert takes the next step, which for him is getting to and winning a playoff game. That hasn't happened yet for the young stud. He's banged up. Ribs don't just get better overnight. He's going to deal with this probably for the next month and a half, right? Now one of your best defensive players is out, and all of a sudden I'm saying to myself, their bad news, their bad fortune is really good for the Raiders. I'm telling you, we're going to wake up after week 10 and you're going to be happy. The Raiders have a chance now to run off a couple W's and get right back into it.
I'm hopeful. But it sucks that I have to hope that everyone else in the league gets hurt so my Raiders can then make it a chance to make the playoffs.
Yeah, and here's, the AFC West was supposed to be this rock'em sock'em, division. It's supposed to be the best division of football, and it's just not. And a part of that's injury, and part of that's the fact that none of those offenses 3 weeks in have put up the numbers bang, bang, bang the way everybody said they were going to.
Yeah, but Kansas City will still eventually become Kansas City.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the other 3 teams in the division are stinking right now, so that's good for us. You know what I mean? We're going to get to see some Mahomes magic and all of that. So I think Kansas City's still going to open up. I still believe Russell Wilson is Russell Wilson. I know you like ship and sail on him, but we're going to see. we're going to say it's 3 weeks in the season. We're not panicking on them yet.
Well, listen, I agree his name is still Russell Wilson.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
He's not Muhammad Ali.
Shots
He
fired.
kept the same name. His name is Russell Wilson. So
Right.
you and I are in agreement on that. We're just not in agreement on whether or not the guy can play anymore.
Right. I think he still can play. It's just early. Chemistry,
You know what you're going to see, I think, with him and with a lot of guys as we move into the second quarter of the season here in the next few weeks is they'll start figuring things out.
Yeah.
Right? And ultimately, it's kind of like the Kyler Murray thing where you want Kyler Murray to be Kyler Murray. You
Right.
want him scrambling. And although he had bad comments after the game where, hey, I'm going to do what I got to do because the coach said I can do whatever I want. You guys got to follow me. Get on my bus.
Get on my page.
I do think with Russell Wilson, one of the knocks on the Broncos offense in the first 3 weeks is that it's not the same guy. He's in the pocket the whole time.
Yeah.
And part of his game is that he is, even though we mock him, a really good athlete.
Yeah.
He can get out of the pocket and make plays. And I thought you saw that a little bit, albeit they only scored 11 points. But you started to see a little bit as if the Denver Broncos were going to kind of adapt that offense
open him
to
up.
what he does.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, we all looking forward to that's what we was hoping for, especially when he signed there. He got Judy. You know what I'm saying? He got Cortland Sutton. So he got some weapons.
He's got weapons,
He's
no
got
doubt.
some weapons. I think, like you said, they got to get on chemistry and timing and all that. That's what you have training camp and mini camps and stuff for. We wanted it already, but it's coming. They're close.
We got a lot more NFL
They're
coming up.
close.
We got a big NFL game tonight. We're going to break it down for you in a second. Plus, is Aaron Judge the actual home run king or not? We'll get into that next as well here on FS1.
When we were a motorized bicycle company, they said that's fine for the streets, but you'll never win a race. They said motorcycles are one thing, but you can't make cars. All right, you're a car company, but you won't win Formula One in a hybrid. Well, you'll never compete off-road. What about when there is no road? No gas. They've challenged us to do a lot of things. What will we do next? Honda, the power of dreams.
Back when I had a working circulatory system, you had to give your right arm to find great talent. But with Upwork, there's highly skilled talent from all over the globe, right at your fingertips. It's where businesses meet great remote talent, and remote talent meets great opportunity. This is how we work now.
New Astapro Allergy. No allergy spray is faster. With the speed of Astapro, almost nothing can slow you down. Because Astapro starts working in 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take hours. And Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free allergy spray. Now without a prescription. Astapro and go.
Trick or treat! Kit Kat Reese's!
Oh, great costume. Looks like you deserve both.
See ya, boys.
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40.
Let me guess, less energy?
Less drive?
Definitely. It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age.
Happened to you guys?
Yep.
So what did you do?
We got Nugenix Total T.
To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text
yes to 42424.
This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix.
Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text
yes to 42424.
Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast, absolutely free. That's
YES to 42424.
Next to Market Watch, numbers. Boring. In more delicious news, Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are offering charbroiled double deals starting at $2.99 each.
Bite into these double deals starting at $2.99 each at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Fox Wednesday brings the wonder.
It's TV theme night.
I'm scared. All new Masked Singer. Then here comes the rodeo with a Lego Master surprise.
We told you there would be twists and turns this season.
All new Masked Singer and all new Lego Masters. Wednesday on Fox.
Hi, I'm Sheila.
Hi, I'm Gary.
Can I get old-fashioned?
That was kind of weird.
No, not really. I've spent the entire week with you. This night, 7 times in a row.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused.
I'm from the future.
So you weren't kidding?
Not kidding. Very serious. Do you think I'm crazy?
But it's really cute.
Hey there. Peacock's now streaming your favorite NBC and Bravo shows. So...
I'm all yours.
Okay, bring in the rest.
The rest?
1, 2, 3.
Hey! Busted.
You thirsty? Thank you.
Another one?
The end. Sweet dreams.
NBC, Bravo, and so much more. All in one place. Streaming on Peacock.
And the payoff. There goes the deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Number 61. He ties Roger Maris for the American League single-season record with 61 home runs.
Yep, he finally did it. Aaron Judge ties Roger Maris 61. That was the radio call courtesy of WFAN and John Sterling, the longtime voice of the Yankees. That ties the record.
Yes, it does.
Now he's got to break the record, which could happen not tonight because they're off, but they have the Atlanta Braves coming into New York. The Baltimore Orioles coming in for 3 games, and they end the season down in Texas, which was supposed to be the opening series of the year, but because of the lockout, or whatever it was, they moved those opening series to the end, so everything got pushed back a little bit.
Nice.
But here's what's interesting. Aaron Judge ties it. Everyone goes crazy. He's now in the record books with Roger Maris. There are 2 trends right now in America. The top 2 words that are trending right now in America are Bonds, meaning Barry Bonds, not James Bond, and, well, I don't know if you like baseball, and I just want to include you in the conversation,
I appreciate you.
And PED. All right.
PED.
So, Cody, you're our resident baseball expert. Yes. We know that Barry Bonds hit 73.
Sure did.
We know that Aaron Judge has said anytime he's been asked, what do you think the record is? He has always said 73.
Good man.
But people are bringing it up. He's tied the American League record.
Yes.
Do you think we should view Aaron Judge now, because he's apparently doing it clean, as the now new home run king in baseball?
No, and I'm basing that off of Aaron Judge's own words. Aaron Judge from San Francisco. He grew up a Giants fan. He grew up going to what was Pac Bell Park at the time, and he loves the Giants. He loves Barry Bonds. In fact, most guys that play love Barry Bonds. It's the media that doesn't like Barry Bonds, and quite frankly, Barry Bonds is the home run king, single season and career, period.
Yeah, and so 61, and here's what's messed up about it to me. It's an amazing accomplishment. But because we are the way we are, we got to find something to criticize.
Yeah.
Right? So what are we going to criticize? We're not going to criticize Aaron Judge.
No.
So let's go after Barry Bonds. He's an easy target.
Yeah.
He's not a likable guy to the American public because we believe his 73 is based on having drugs in his ass.
Tainted.
Right?
Yeah.
It's tainted.
Tainted.
Right.
Yes.
But he still hit 73. Like, nobody brings up the fact that Babe Ruth never in his life played against a minority ball player.
Not once.
Not once. There were no African-American ball players. There were no Latin-American ball players.
There were no night games.
No night games.
Yes.
And he also didn't play 162,
No, he did not.
which works in his favor.
Yes.
But I don't know why we always have to break people down. Why don't we celebrate what Judge is doing, recognizing that it's the American League record. It's not baseball's record. Period. Stop, right?
Right, I agree. But, you know, we all contrarians. It's better to kind of like make an argument. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they want, because he's a clean-cut guy. He's doing it the right way. They're not accused of taking any PEDs. It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's like he should be the new king. You know what I'm saying? But Bond still hit 73.
The fascinating parts about last night were nothing to do with baseball at all. It was, if you show that video again, it's
man.
the fact that Roger Maris Jr. cops a feel on Aaron Judge's mom's right butt cheek.
Did he cup?
Yeah, I think he cupped. I think he cupped. And the fact that those two knuckleheads in the outfield who bought a ticket, so there it is. There it is. How you doing, baby?
We can't pan down. Got to pan down to see.
By the way, how great would it be if it comes out like next week that Aaron Judge's mom is dating Roger Maris' son?
It would be the funniest thing that has ever happened.
Except to Mr. Judge.
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
I assume they're married. I have no idea. But yeah, that would be a scandal of all scandals. They are married? I'm being told they are married. He just doesn't love Aaron as much as the wife does. Because he didn't want to go to Toronto, or maybe he's got a warrant out for his arrest in the country. Who knows, right? Some people can't travel. How you doing? That being said, the other knuckleheads that I want to talk about are the two guys in the outfield. We've talked about it a few times already today, but if you're an adult male and you go to a baseball game with a glove, and the ball hits the glove,
cash the ticket.
For crying out loud, can you please make the catch?
Ticket.
Right?
Oh my God! That's what you went there to do. He went there to do it.
Not just that. It's not any ball. That ball is worth ballpark $500,000 to $1 million.
You're a New York guy. You're a Yankee guy. There's a Yankee fan in between the two Blue Jay fans who did nothing. And look at his left hand. What does he have? A glove on it. Didn't even try to reach for it. That is a terrible Yankee fan. A terrible Yankee fan.
He got abused by two Blue Jay fans.
Which is a shame.
He's
They're the Blue Jays.
Look how he's looking at it. Look how they're looking at it.
He's like,
oh my God.
You know why he's not looking up?
Why?
Because of this.
He doesn't. There's no camera on his face.
He's like, oh my God, I didn't get the ball. These guys bum rushed me. If I look up, I'm going to be in the back page of the newspaper. I'm just going to keep my head down. It's like a perp walk. I don't want to look up.
We'll find him now. We really wanted to know who he was.
So now a lot of people want to know, well, what happens with the ball? All right, so the ball goes in to the Blue Jay bullpen. Who got the ball?
Bullpen coach Matt Bushman, ex-teammate of mine.
Okay, now Matt Bushman's wife is apparently an NFL reporter.
Yes.
Sarah Walsh. I apologize, all right? Sarah Walsh was very funny. She put out a tweet saying, he gave the ball away.
Yes.
He's getting divorce papers tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
Which is very funny.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that's our kids' college fun right there.
I was thinking the same thing.
Bushman gets the ball. Now, we treat the ball as if it's a hostage. The Yankee bullpen then calls the Blue Jays bullpen, and they negotiated the ball safe release.
Did they use a voice changer? Hey, we got your ball.
Yeah.
That I don't know.
Ransom note.
Now, here's what they did. The guy on the right of the screen in the powder blue Blue Jay jersey, he owns a restaurant in Toronto called Terrazza. His name, I'm not making this up, is Frankie Lasagna. Okay. They decided to do that guy a solid. So the Yankee pitchers told the Blue Jay coaching staff, dinner at Lasagna's. We got you.
Oh, that's terrible. They're going to celebrate his failure at his restaurant.
Well, at least we'll make a couple bucks, right?
It ain't going to make what he would have made.
Now the ball. That's very true. That's very true.
Man.
He could have closed Lasagna's.
I mean, like, no,
he could have started
ain't
a
no
chain.
way in the world I'm hosting.
He also could have paid for a name change, which I would have done. You know, call me Tortellini. All right, now the ball is in the possession of the Yankee pitching staff.
Yes.
Guys in the bullpen, right? Whoever is in there, I don't know. Now you have to negotiate the ball's surrender to Aaron Judge himself, meaning Aaron Judge had to commit to a $50,000 dinner, a Rolex for everybody, some type of gift. We don't know the answer to that just yet. They work it out. The ball goes to Aaron Judge, and then Aaron Judge says, okay, here's what I'm going to do. He's newly married, been married only about a year or so. I'm not sure if his wife was there, but ball means a lot.
Yeah.
He did not give the ball to his wife.
Of course not.
He gave the ball to Roger Maris's new girlfriend, his mom.
His mom.
His mom.
The only woman I ever trusted.
That's it. That's it.
There you go. I'm giving it to my mom.
That's Roger. Excuse me. That's Roger. That's Aaron Judge's mom. And it's a great moment right there. Mom and son. And we can all relate to that because whatever you do for a living, there was a point in your life where your mom made sure you were good.
You did it for your mom.
And
Absolutely.
that's why Mom gets the ball. Here you go, Mom. but no one's paying attention.
Nobody's paying attention. Nobody's
There you
paying
go.
attention.
Oh, hey, good catch.
My mom's got good hands.
Yeah,
right?
not bad for.
What a way to cash in. Unlike,
All right.
I mean, what a way to be dialed in.
Right? He's on
What a way
point
to,
today.
he's on point. You know
That's
what I mean?
right. The other guy had no idea the ball was coming his
Oh,
way.
he's just looking. Oh.
All right, back to some football for you here on the Carton Show. Patrick Mahomes has perfected the art of saying absolutely nothing at a press conference, but making it sound
Make it sound good.
Yeah, it sounds great. So Mahomes was asked about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's what he said.
Yeah, I mean, they're one of, if not the best defense in football. I mean, they have a great coach, a defensive coach, with Coach Bowles, who's done it for a long time and been really good everywhere he's been. And they have great players on every phase, every linebackers, D-line, secondary, and they play together for a while. So they're going to try to confuse you, give you different looks, but they're going to fly around and make plays. So it's about us executing, getting the ball in my hand, and letting these other guys make plays.
Like, he should teach a class on how to give a press conference where it seems like you're saying something.
Saying a lot, but
you
really
ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
Because if you could hook him up to a lie detector test, right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Patrick Mahomes, you're playing Tampa. What do you think? Man, we're going to drop 50 on them.
We're going to drop it? Exactly.
And by the way, their offense stinks.
Oh, man.
Old man Brady's in a wheelchair. We're going to sack him 15 times, and we're going to win this game 50-3. We're going to make you forget about that Colt game in the first quarter. But he's perfected what he's doing.
Yeah, but I also believe, like the last time he faced this defense, I believe they smashed him. You know,
Yes,
Super Bowl.
But
you know
he
what
had
I'm
no
saying? Like,
offensive line in that game. It was a much different Tampa team a couple years ago.
I'm telling you, he's motivated, though. That's the whole point. Tampa still got pretty much the same defense.
And
you know
Todd
what I'm
Bowles
saying?
is still there. That's
yeah,
right.
so I think this probably be the bigger game this weekend. You know what I mean? I mean, they may have to go play it in Minnesota because of the hurricane.
So Tampa on Tuesday went down to Miami to practice in the Dolphins facility. The Dolphins, of course, were in Ohio getting ready for tonight's game against the Bengals, which we'll get into again before we get out of here. So they get displaced from their homes. We all saw the coverage yesterday. Like, I sat and watched 2 hours of Fox News weather coverage like it's a sporting event.
Yeah.
No joke.
Exactly.
I kicked my feet up. I got a poke bowl, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. There's a shark swimming in the street of Fort Myers, right? And then I saw something yesterday real quick. I'm not making this up. Yeah. That's a residential street in Fort Myers, Florida.
My brother
That is a shark. That's how much water came in from the oceans. A shark. Yeah. I mean, you should have shot it and eaten it, right?
I mean, what don't they have in their streets? Gators, sharks.
All right, so I'm watching this yesterday. We'll get back to Tampa in a second. I saw one of the greatest things I've ever seen in the history of live television. There's reporters all over the place covering the storm.
Yeah.
There's a female reporter for an NBC affiliate, Channel 2, in that area.
Yeah.
She's concerned that the microphone she has is going to short out from all the water.
Okay.
That is a legitimate, fair concern. She MacGyvered it.
Wait for it.
She goes into her pocket or her pocketbook or her knapsack. I don't know exactly where she got it from.
She had it.
But she had it.
It's brilliant.
Yes. A Magnum condom.
What? Wait for it. Prophylactic, baby. Nice.
She just had it on her?
Yeah.
You got to stay strapped.
She's like every 16-year-old boy in America.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. Just to see whatever, you know, just in case.
I might bump into T-Sizzle today.
Hey, better
Just
to
in
have it
case.
and not need it.
Wait a second.
Than to need it and not have
Was
it.
she using it to carry, or was she trying to speak into
so
said
here's what she
microphone?
did.
Speaking into it.
She covered the microphone with the prophylactic.
With the prophylactic.
And did her reports.
Yeah.
And did it great.
And didn't flinch.
Wait,
Yeah.
then,
Didn't
if you
flinch.
can hear through the prophylactic, is the prophylactic doing its job?
Absolutely.
After the show, Cody.
Absolutely.
After the show, buddy. I'll explain to you after the show. I promise.
Man.
I promise. Now, if you find out a week from now she's pregnant.
I was going to say, yeah. That gender reveal is going to be off the chain.
Yeah, that being said, and it's not going to feel right to say this now, but we obviously wish everybody in that area well
be
as
safe.
you recover and
Please.
stay safe and clean out a lot of debris. And there's a lot of damage and a lot of people without power down there. So if you have relatives down there, we do send our best to everybody down there. Coming up, a little CeeDee Lamb, and we'll get you ready for tonight's NFL game. It should be a good one. Undefeated Miami, 1-2 Bengals in Cincinnati. and a big scandal is brewing right after this.
Pacifico is a crisp golden lager, brewed for those who know. It's what's behind a label that matters.
ShipStation saves us so much time. It makes it really easy and seamless. Pick an order, print everything you need, slap the label onto the box, and it's ready to go.
Our cost for shipping, we're cut in half, just like that.
Go to shipstation.com/TV and get 2 months free.
Can you believe this? Doug Flutie and Frank Thomas. You guys look great. Once I turn 40...
Let me guess, less energy, less drive?
Definitely.
It's not your fault. It happens to every man. Testosterone levels drop as you age.
Happened to you guys?
Yep.
So what did you do?
We got Nugenix Total T.
To get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, text
Yes to 42424.
This unique man-boosting formula is powered by Testofen, a patented key ingredient clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels.
That does it. I gotta get Nugenix.
Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now. Text
Yes to 42424.
Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, with key ingredients to help you get back in shape fast, absolutely free. That's
YES to 42424.
This is Sandra. She gets her financial advice from her mother. This is Tony, who gets his financial advice from his old college roommate. And this is where Frank used to sit. He got smart about retirement at smartasset.com. They matched him with vetted fiduciary financial advisors to help turn his retirement priorities into a retirement reality. Everybody sure misses Frank.
Can someone get that?
smartasset.com. Take our free quiz and be matched with up to 3 vetted financial advisors. Get smart about retirement.
This bakery needs new equipment fast to keep up with demand. So they're going to On Deck, the online lender that makes it easy to choose your loan and, if approved, get funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck.
Trick or treat! Kit Kat Reese's!
Oh, great costume. Looks like you deserve both.
See ya, boys.
Start Saturday strong with America's #1 game, Big Noon Saturday on Fox. Wow! It all starts at 10 Eastern with Big Noon kickoff live from Iowa City. Touchdown, Michigan! Then, running back Blake Corum leads #4 Michigan's dominant ground game in a tough road test against Iowa. The best pregame, the best announcers, the biggest games. Michigan, Iowa, all part of Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
Find out where that road leads. Take on any challenge. When you have the #1 brand and dependability, you stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Lease a new 2023 Sportage LX for $279 a month.
At Lovesac, we design furniture for life. Real life. Messy life. Life that changes and brings us together for movie night. A life where batteries run down and get charged up again. Because now, Lovesac Sactionals can be upgraded with Stealth Tech and immersive surround sound by Harman Kardon hidden inside. Upgradable, washable, and guaranteed for life. Don't just hear it, feel it at a Lovesac showroom near you.
You know, it says out of workshop for a reason.
So sorry to bother you, boss, but they moved the World Cup
To the holidays? Wait, like the actual World Cup?
It's a big deal.
Yeah, but that's my time to shine. Get Blitzen on the phone. I got to get back up there right now. I gotta go.
All right, NFL football is back tonight. Can't wait for the game. Before we get to it and have the guys break it down a little bit as we get ready for the undefeated Dolphins and, of course, the 1-2 Cincinnati Bengals. Can't do a show without referencing the Cowboys, right?
Of course.
It's in my contract. So CeeDee Lamb, the wide receiver 1, of course, for the Dallas Cowboys, was asked about, whether or not the Cowboys are stealing W's right now because Dak Prescott's out. And here's what CeeDee Lamb had to say. And I love this because this is a guy who's being flat out honest and straight. I feel like a lot of people are counting us out because we got Cooper Rush. We're missing our star left tackle. Just understand, we play together as a unit. It doesn't matter if you're stealing W's or not. You're winning games.
W's
and
are W's.
Like you said all week long, there's no such thing as a bad W. Now, I didn't hear anyone come out and say they're stealing W's, but the fact that CeeDee Lamb feels like they're stealing wins while they're waiting for Dak Prescott tells you he's waiting for Dak Prescott to come back.
Absolutely. I said it yesterday. I think they're stealing wins. As long as they can get away with it, everybody's gonna love this Cooper Rush thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as they're stealing W's, like I said, they beat Cincinnati.
Yep.
They come back, beat the Giants.
Right.
And now they got the Washington, as you say, Commodores.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as long as they can get away with it, you know what I mean? As long as they can get away with it, they're gonna ride the wave.
Listen, that's the rub on this too. As long as they can get away with it, and it doesn't matter how they win, as long as they win. Like if you watch the game Monday night against the New York Giants, how'd they win that game? They had a great rushing attack.
They had a great running.
Their defense played lights out and pressured Daniel Jones. And what you've said and we've said all week long, Cooper Rush's job is not to win the game.
You ain't got to win the game.
What's he got to do?
Just don't lose it.
Bingo.
You ain't got to win the game.
To his credit,
just don't lose it.
He has not lost the game. Now, I can make the argument that he did more than that against Cincinnati. In that he had a lead, about a 30, 40-yard drive to put them in field goal position. But against the Giants, he did enough.
Yes.
Couple good passes to Lamb, one Lamb drop. The great catch in the back of the end zone that ultimately was the winning touchdown. Cooper Rush is doing what all backup quarterbacks have to do. Don't be the reason we lose.
Exactly. You don't got to win this game. Just don't lose it.
Now, when you have a backup quarterback, an unproven, untested backup quarterback, is there any truth to the notion that we all believe that you guys are very well aware of who's quarterbacking? You kind of amp your game up to overcompensate for that?
Absolutely. It's like we're playing again. They don't have their best player.
Right.
So it's really on us to win or lose the game because they're playing with a backup quarterback. He wasn't good enough to start. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to minimize the package. So we ain't got to cover everything. We just got to cover the things that this guy specifically do good and stop the run.
So were you guys ever in a spot, whether it's Flacco or when Lamar first got there or just in your career at any stop, where as a defense you guys said, we got to win this game going into the game?
Plenty of times.
You did?
Yeah, plenty of times. We knew it was on the defense. Rex Ryan, one of my great coaches ever, used to come in after we went over the game plan for the week, and they'd be like, shut the door. Because now it's just the defense. Shut the door, close the door, pull it up, draw a number up there. This is the only amount of points we can give up this week. It used to be 13. It used to be 12. Right. Like, hey, we're going to give up 10 points this week. And this was before Joe got there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I got you.
Before Joe got there. Joe and Lamar got there. You know, we struggled.
Who was the quarterback?
I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. Y'all could do it was like Kyle Bowler, Anthony Wright, you know what I mean? Jesus. Like, we struggled there before Joe came, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, Rex was like, oh my God, hey, this is the number. The number's 12. Like, right. we only can give up 12 points in the NFL game? We were like, Ray Lewis be, oh, Lord, I got to hydrate. You got a gallon of water. Like, hey, let's hydrate. You know what I mean? Hey, we're going to be on the field a lot. Hey, make sure you get your water and get you some IVs, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So,
somebody go buy some pickles.
Yeah. But we got one of those weeks we playing against a backup. It's on. I hope they got a third string because we plan on knocking him out.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like, look, it's going to be pretty simple. They're going to keep the package small, and they're going to run the ball. So let's see.
And ultimately, you do give a guy like Cooper Rush credit. Like, guys love that story, that underdog story. I think you guys all appreciate that, right?
We love it. The kid, he got some talent. Yeah. You know, he's got some talent, like the ball he threw, you know, to CeeDee Lamb.
Yes.
That's not every quarterback can do that. Not every starting quarterback can throw that ball.
Right.
You know, he did. And he went on the road and got a W.
On a Monday night.
On a Monday night.
And I don't want to discount that. You've spoken about it this week. when you're playing the Sunday night or the Monday night or
primetime
the
games.
Thursday night game, everything gets ratcheted up because you know all your buddies are watching.
Everybody's
right?
watching, and he didn't lose it.
Right.
He played well.
He managed the game,
He
and
played well.
I'll tell you what he did do. He's made himself a lot of money in the future.
Yes, he did.
He's looking at 20 or 30
I
million
told
bucks.
you.
He'll be an NFL quarterback.
It's this year's Nick Foles, baby.
Most likely a
Get
backup.
that check.
Unless, of course, the Chicago Bears bring him in to be their starter. Which, by the way, with the Chicago Bears, is always a possibility.
Yeah.
You never know what they're thinking about quarterbacks, right?
You mean the last name Nick Foles was the quarterback for?
I mean,
my God.
I said
but he got that bread, though.
He did.
They might be the most dysfunctional quarterback city in America, Chicago, and I gave it on San Francisco.
No. Cleveland.
Fair point.
Okay.
Cleveland.
Fair point.
That's
Prior to Baker Mayfield, they had 49 quarterbacks in 3 years.
They were really good. They were really good to me. I love you, Cleveland. Cleveland was really good to me.
Cleveland got you some bonuses.
Hey, man, they got me some good bonuses, man. Good. Shout out to Cleveland. Shout out. I'll always be grateful for the Cleveland Browns.
By the way, speaking of bonuses, this is a pet peeve of mine because you're talking about A, adults, B, professionals, C, they get paid to play. But the NFL has announced their Players of the Month. I hate this. To me, this is for children. All right? Hey, here's a bottle of Yoo-Hoo. You're the best player on the team. Great. Jalen Hurts, your NFC Player of the Month. Lamar Jackson, your AFC Player of the Month.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, the longer it takes, the higher the price goes.
All right.
Pay that man his money.
By the way,
Pay
great
that
rounders.
great man, you know what I mean? Teddy KGB, baby.
He's got to tell. It's the Oreos.
Pay that man.
We only got about 5 minutes left. Big game tonight, Bengals-Dolphins, and there's major controversy in this game. Not because of the hurricane, which we all respect and know what's going on, but because there's a kid in Ohio who somehow got into the facility where the Miami Dolphins were practicing. You're seeing the video of it right now, and he was filming the Dolphins practice. Now, Miami got wind of it because the kid was posting the videos online. That's what kids do, right? So the Dolphins wrote a formal letter to the Barstool Company because there was a Barstool student in Ohio, and they demanded that the videos be taken down. I don't believe they were taken down upon request because that kid owns the video. It's his right to post the video. Even if he broke into the building, it doesn't matter. It's his video. Does that video do anything at all other than give us good fodder to talk about it? Does it have any role or impact in the outcome of tonight's game?
Only if he sent it to Bill Belichick, but other than that, I don't think so. I think the game plan. Pretty much both teams got a beat of what everybody's going to do, and we got to stop Cheetah and Waddle.
Yeah, and the other thing is you're not even exactly sure what you're looking at, right? It's not like you know, hey, here's our third down and long package.
Right.
He's just showing you plays. So there's not a lot to glean from it, but I just thought the story itself is awesome because it adds a little intrigue, right?
Yeah.
The kid's not on the Belichick staff, just so you know. Everybody checked. He's not like scouting a future New England.
I'm going to want to see some documents on that. I don't know.
He might.
I don't know.
I don't believe he's related to Bill Belichick either. But this game is interesting because the Dolphins are undefeated. It's the Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Dolphins beat the Bills last week. Everybody's in love now. Tua is the greatest quarterback ever. Dolphin Nation's going bonkers. But Cincinnati righted the ship last week, albeit against the Jets. What's your expectation for tonight?
I think they do get back on point. I hate to give credit where credit is due, but they're coming out.
Wait, hold on, time out.
You know what I mean? I had some battles with them, in the AFC North. So they're coming out with their white.
Right. We're thanking Cleveland for making you a multimillionaire.
I appreciate you, Cleveland. Shout out.
We're not thanking Cincinnati.
Yeah, Carson Palmer, I've had, and Andy Dalton, they've tortured me a little bit. You know what I mean? But hey. Bygones be bygones. You know what I'm saying? They're coming out and they flashy whites. You know what I'm saying?
Can we show that, by the way?
Yeah, they're coming out. Hey, like I said, I don't want to be the mean old man and talk about how things was in my day, but they coming out. They look dope. I like them. They look dope. And as Primetime said, if you look good, you feel good.
Exactly
You feel good,
right.
you play good.
That is
So-
their color rush jerseys. I think the end zones might also be painted to match the color rush
Painted that
jerseys.
powder white?
It is
Oh.
awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to call Fanatics to get one of those for
That
March.
powder.
Yeah. All right, so you lean towards Cincinnati in this game or Miami?
I think Cincinnati and their high-powered receivers, they light it up.
Yeah, what's weird, all we talk about, at least in the AFC, is how great Tyreek Hill is. You got, the cheetah and the penguin, right? That whole thing with him and Waddle, and you got Waddle
that's
doing
terrible.
the penguin dance.
That's
right?
good. I like that.
You like that?
That's very clever.
Yeah, right.
First time I seen it, he did it on Baltimore,
You wanna do it with
unfortunately.
me here?
Yeah, I'm not going to do it with you.
No, come on.
No, because he did it on my Ravens. I can't do it. I
Yeah,
can't.
well, that's a little dueling penguin.
I can't.
There you
Go ahead. I cannot.
I'll do it. I don't care.
Because
He doesn't want me to do it.
When they came back on it, he was hitting it all day in the end zone, and I was like, this little mug. So I can't do the dance because he beat one of my former teams.
Here's what's interesting. The Bengals' offensive line was a lot better in the game against the Jets. You want to write it off as being the Jets? Probably not fair. They played better. Burrow got out of the pocket a lot in that game and made a lot of plays outside of the pocket and showed what makes him special.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I think, are discounting the depth of the Bengal wide receiving core.
Yeah.
They're not just Jamar Chase.
They're not just Jamar Chase. You got T. Higgins and you got Tyler Boyd. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
all of them could be, receiver one on any other team in the league.
I think, to me, this is where the Bengals kind of reintroduce themselves to everybody. We're not the team that was 0-2. It's not because we played the Jets last week. You got to come through Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And I think that, to me, I think they win the game tonight. Cody's real quick going to give you the staff pick on the game. What do you got, Cody?
Bengals are favored by 3.5 points. We are taking the Bengals and laying down the 3.5 points.
All right.
That's a
so
good bet.
That is the
I make
staff
that bet.
pick, and you like the Bengals
I
also.
like that bet. I like that bet.
All right, so there you have it. Regardless of what happens, we got you covered tomorrow morning. The first place to talk about tonight's game and everything else going on in sports. Thank you for watching The Carton Show. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace out.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy. Let's go face to face. I embrace debate. I don't make mistakes. I just make my case. Drop spike when I'm done. What more can I say? Not bite to my tongue. I don't like the taste. I'm on and I'm on and I own my opponent. I'm always in the zone, either zoned out of zone, and then we could get it poppin'. Pick the topic if you watchin', skippin', shining, skippin', hoppin'. Took these sports and made them pop. Say, all right, undisputed.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Undisputed. We're so glad you're with us today. I'm Jen Hale. This is Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Guys, how are we feeling this morning?
I'm feeling great.
You back on the Tua bandwagon now? That's what I'm starting